What's up, everyone? Welcome to the SmackDown Watch Along. I'm so sorry I was running late today. I was running around trying to find a sweater, and I could not find a sweater anywhere. So I was like, oh my God, trying to rush over here to make it, but we're here. We're still 3 minutes away from SmackDown starting. We got pretty much some good stuff announced for today's show. I'm actually really looking forward to what's been announced so far, primarily the Tiffany Stratton Bayley match, which we knew about last week. I thought that was going to be like an instant good match from the second that they announced it. We're also going to be seeing Bianca Belair and Naomi take on Nia Jax and Candice LeRae. I wonder if maybe we're going to get a bigger hint as to whether or not Naomi was the one who attacked Jade. Solo Sikoa returns, and then we're also going to be seeing the Motor City Machine Guns versus Los Garza. So we do have a 3-hour SmackDown ahead of us today. Hopefully it's a good one, because if it is, then the time will fly by. If it's not a good one, then we're probably going to struggle just a little bit getting through the show. But before we kick things off with SmackDown, guys, I'm very excited because I have a brand new sponsor. Please give some love over to BetterHelp. Everyday life can be stressful. We get caught up in adulting, going through the motions. Sometimes we get stuck in a rut. Sometimes we get sad, and sometimes we're lonely and just need somebody to talk to. We all have our personal struggles, and sometimes it's better to ask for help and talk to a therapist. This video is sponsored by BetterHelp. If you're curious about speaking to a therapist, I recently learned of BetterHelp. And instantly, I was impressed by how it worked. BetterHelp is fully online, making therapy more comfortable and convenient. You start by filling out a questionnaire, and you will be matched with a therapist in as little as a couple of days. A therapist can help you by helping you address grief for past versions of yourself or life phases, help you process feelings of loneliness, and more. Connect with a therapist from BetterHelp's diverse network of 30,000 plus licensed professionals with a wide range of specialties and backgrounds. Easily switch therapists anytime at no extra cost if it's not the right fit. They carefully make sure therapists on the platform are well qualified, and their customer support team is there to help you if you have any questions. With over 7,000 reviews and a 4.5 rating on Trustpilot, BetterHelp is a platform you can trust. If you're struggling, consider therapy with our sponsor. Go to betterhelp.com/Denise Salcedo for a 10% off discount on your first month of therapy. The link is also in the description box of this video. Alrighty, everyone. Thank you so much. I hope you guys will check out the sponsor, BetterHelp. Again, the link is in the description box below. Now let's go ahead and get into SmackDown. I just realized I'm not even on the channel. I'm like, what channel is SmackDown on? I'm telling you, with everybody being all over the place, I'm like struggling to find things now. But hold on. I'm about to get SmackDown on. Oh, it's just starting. Cool. Right on time. Right on time, everybody. All right, let me get the volume up. Hold on. You would think by now I would have a better system for all of this, but I don't. I'm like, I still don't have a good system for anything. All right, hold on. Let me know how the audio's sounding for everyone. If the audio sounds good, you guys should be able to hear me and SmackDown in a nice, balanced fashion. Okay, think we're good. I'm like, I think we're good. Okay, let's see. I'm waiting to see if everyone can actually hear SmackDown. Oh, they're in San Diego today. I didn't even realize they were in San Diego. Okay, good. Sound is good. Thank you so much, Double S. Thank you, Bryn, and Rated T, BMA Lewis, and Maria. Thank you so much. All right, good. We're good to go. Let's do this. We'll be here for the next 3 hours, hanging, chilling. Let's see what we get from today's show. This is already starting off a little bit differently. They're having Wade Barrett and Joe Tessitore kick things off by like doing a walk and talk where they're walking and talking and introducing the show to everybody. I like that. We always talk about them like try to do like different stuff to add a little bit more life to the show. I feel like that is so important to do.
Tiffany Stratton is going to make her first ever
Don says, oh, Taylor, it was Taylor who says, don't feel bad, Denise. I forgot the channel to SmackDown too. Dude, I'm telling you, every day, everyone being on a different channel in like a different platform and with all the changes, I just be getting confused. I'm like, wait, is today the Netflix day? Is today the USA Network day? Is today the CW day? TBS, TNT, Max? Where am I at today? So today I was just like not remembering what I was supposed to be, where I was supposed to be watching SmackDown. That's so funny. Someone says, please turn it up a little bit. All right, hold on. Let me put it up just a little bit higher. All right, I put up SmackDown, so I hope that that's okay for everyone. Hey, Moneymaker Chris says, I just had a birthday yesterday. Dude, happy late birthday, Chris. I hope it was a good one. I hope you had some delicious cake, some good food, maybe some nice presents. Regardless, I hope you had a good birthday, however it is that you decided to spend it. Oh, I was going to say, are we kicking things off with Rey Mysterio? I'm like, because we're in the 619. I was just thinking today, earlier today, I was just thinking about like my favorite wrestling entrances. And I didn't like compile a list or anything, but one of the first entrances that came to mind was Rey Mysterio, because you know how he does the jumping out the sky and he would, you know, jump out from the platform from below and he'd rise up. And I just remember thinking like, that might be one of the coolest wrestling entrances. Like when you think about them, like I feel Rey Mysterio's entrance is one of the best. Of course, Triple H too with the spitting of the water. I feel like that one's very cool too. Like just the entrances that are so unique that if you tell someone, hey, replicate this entrance, everybody knows like what they should do. When you're thinking about trying to replicate a certain wrestler's entrance. So I was just thinking about that here today. Let me give some shout outs too. Let's see who's in here. We got El Mundo de Hades. Thank you so much for hopping in. We got Lewis, we got Span, we got Joseph Boza. Say hi to Chris just earlier. Tracy. SES is here. John Taylor, good to see you, John. Dill the Pickle is here. Thank you so much, Joseph Boza, by the way, for watching the video that I did on Penta today. That one was so much fun. It was actually supposed to go up yesterday, but with the breaking news with TNA and WWE, I decided to postpone the video till today. But yeah, that was supposed to be yesterday's video. Let's see who else we got here. Dave Jordan, thank you so much for hopping in. Tiger Claw, we got Gary Sirico here. Egg D-Trex Jedi, Leo Oi, we got Rox Thompson in the house. Larice Johnson, let's see, Darren G, Taylor, Chris Robinson, we got Ebony Prince, we got V Pool in the house, let's see, Stony Angels also here, Mike C, good stuff, man. Ricky Saldivar is also here. Oh, Ray's cutting a promo. Let's see what Ray has to say. Love it. Huge chance, of course, for Ray in San Diego. So that's their guy.
Bienvenidos. Welcome to Friday Night SmackDown. This is the home of the 619. No cap, it feels great to be back home in front of my people, mi raza, my city, and my family, my daughter.
I love the way Ray talks. Like the words he uses, you just know he lives in California.
Because I couldn't think of a better place to reminisce.
Like you can just tell.
As I get ready to do the impossible once again and officially
Yeah, Alvin White Jr. says, did Rey just say no cap? That's exactly why I said you can tell Rey. Rey does live out here in California. In case you didn't know, just in case you didn't know about the 619 or any of that. Just like the way that he even talks and the words that he uses and things. And he's just the very, very laid back nature of it.
Now let's reminisce and take it back. In 2006, I entered the Royal Rumble at number 2. Outlasted 28 other superstars and became the 2006 Royal Rumble winner.
One of the most exciting ones, of all time, for sure.
It didn't end there. I went on to main event at WrestleMania and became the world heavyweight champion at WrestleMania 22.
A beautiful moment. Every time you see Rey holding up the title, you just get your heart just turns nice and warm.
I'm going to be realistic. Competition is heavy this year. Drew McIntyre. CM Punk. Seth Rollins. Roman Reigns. John Cena. It's going to be tough. But let's go back and remember when I won in 2006, I did it for a friend that we all know very well.
Yep. I love how no matter what, Rey is always making sure that the crowd remembers Eddie or that he has a moment. Not Kevin Owens interrupting this moment when the crowd is chanting Eddie's name. Oh, man, what a heel. What a heel. What does the shirt say? The Canadian Dream
is going to be doing something. He is facing WWE Universal Champ Cody Rhodes in a ladder match.
The Canadian Dream, son of a security system tech.
As he holds on
Nickel, or technically, or system. I can't read the rest.
Rey, let me start off by saying I'm very sorry for coming out here and interrupting you. I mean it, okay?
What a heel.
I had to come out here because I heard you just now talking about how you were going to win the Royal Rumble. And Rey, I mean this from the bottom of my heart. It's never been a secret. There's a lot of people in this industry that I respect quite a bit, but very few I respect as much as I respect you.
I firmly believe that from Kevin Owens, but where is he going with this?
I'll even go as far as saying that there's nobody in this industry that I respect as much as I respect you. And I've had an incredible career. I've accomplished things that I dreamed of since I was a kid. I main evented WrestleMania with Stone Cold Steve Austin. I won the tag team titles with my then best friend at WrestleMania in the main event. I won
my then best friend.
Now I get to stand here with this championship. This is the championship belt that as a kid I saw all of my idols win. This is the championship belt that I dreamed of winning, and now I stand here as the true rightful WWE champion.
Hey, are we going to get a KO Rey Mysterio match here tonight?
One thing left.
Because if this is leading to that, I'm going to be very effing thrilled.
My career is complete. Something I have yet to do, and that is to step into the ring and have a one-on-one match with the legendary Rey Mysterio.
Oh, we are getting to that. Good. Please tell me that's happening tonight.
So, Rey, I'm here to tell you face-to-face, man-to-man, I hope you do win the Royal Rumble. I am rooting for you with everything I have. You can do it. You will do it. I can't wait to see you beat all those other idiots. But please promise me one thing. After you win the Royal Rumble, promise me that I will be the champion you pick for the WrestleMania match, so that I can have my dream match against you at WrestleMania of all places. Please.
I think Rey's gonna be like, why wait? Let's do it now, tonight, in the 619.
Kevin, you know I'm all about challenges. I love competition. But you're not the champion. And I mean that with all due respect. Cody's the champion. But I'll tell you this. If I go on to win the Royal Rumble and you win, I would be more than gladly face you for the title.
What's Kevin gonna say?
Champion. I am the champion. This is my title. I earned it. I deserve it. What the hell's your problem, huh? Cody Rhodes has got you brainwashed too? What do you got under that mask, huh? Bleach blonde hair that's seeping through your brain?
Yeah.
What is this crap? Are you kidding me?
Kev, chill, man. What's going on here? Drew McIntyre, now you're acting so delusional. You're reminding me of my son Dominic right now.
Oh, Dominic mentioned here. No! Oh, I thought he was about to take out Rey with the belt. Yay! Oh no, he's about to get a belt in the face. Nope, he exited.
Spiral to something incredibly negative in the blink of an eye. And just like that, KO manages to get out of Dodge in the nick of time.
How dare you?
I'm not like Dominic. How dare you? I like how he didn't get too mad that he was compared to Drew McIntyre, but he definitely got mad that he was compared to Dominic Mysterio. Like, that really pissed off Kevin Owens. And we got Bianca and Naomi.
I did. Okay, so any updates? Girl, no. Still no lead on Jade.
Nothing.
Nothing at all.
What? Okay. You know what? We're going to keep pushing through like we always do. We got this match tonight. I just want to make sure that after what happened last week that we're good. Naomi, I am so sorry. But you know that wasn't me, right? If it wasn't for Candace pulling my hair, that wouldn't have happened. That wasn't me. You know that, right?
See, I know that.
Okay.
Does she, though?
And plus, we need to focus on
Really?
what's ahead of us tonight. We may not be fighting Tiffany tonight, but at least we get to get some get back on Candace and Nia.
That part.
Plus, we still got our goal.
Me too. Okay. So you ready? Let's go.
On second thought, maybe you should wrap her up.
Like wrap her up?
Wrap her up so that last week don't happen again.
You're right. You're right. I got you. Hold on. Oh, I'm sorry. See, that's why I got you.
Then she's really gonna make Bianca go out there with a wrapped bun.
Let's go.
I can't imagine that would be comfortable to wrestle in.
Well, they will have
I definitely don't feel like Bianca wrestling with her hair wrapped up like that would be very comfortable. It's like trying to move with a big giant thing in your head. Like it's not fun at all. Literally not fun at all. All right, we're getting Candice LeRae and Nia Jax. They're gonna do a tag team match.
Candice LeRae and Nia Jax.
So far, a nice little start to SmackDown. It was more so, to have Rey Mysterio get his moment with the San Diego crowd. However, I do hope that they surprise us here and do that Kevin Owens Rey Mysterio match tonight. Like, I think that should happen tonight, like not waiting for anything else. And then, so Nia Jax and Candice, they're going to face Bianca and Naomi, which we'll just see in just a second. But we got a couple of super chats, so I want to make sure to give people some love. Thank you so much for coming through and hanging out, everybody. We got Sheldon Jackson who says, is this the night the new Bloodline turns on Solo? Look, if we've learned anything about the way that WWE tells this Bloodline story, is that they move at a snail's pace with the Bloodline story. So absolutely everything's going to be like dramatically stretched washed out. I don't think tonight's the night that they turn on Solo. I think that when the eventual turn comes, that they're gonna make sure that a bunch of seeds would have been planted for that. I feel like we're probably still like a minute away from that actually happening. If it were to happen, great. But again, I just feel like WWE's MO has been to tell this bloodline story very, very, very slow. It's a slow burn for anything to happen. Thank you so much, Sheldon. We got John Taylor here who says Denise having a nightmare where she can't find SmackDown and it's on Spike TV. Bro, I haven't thought about Spike TV in a really long time, okay? In a really long time. I only ever watched Spike TV the times that I did watch TNA on Spike, and that was literally it. I never watched any other show on Spike TV ever that I can think of. Just I was not the demo. I was not the demo. We got Miktaru here. Thank you, John. We got Miktaru who says, Happy Friday, Denise. Hope you're having a day and love your look tonight. Thank you. I was in a rush, guys. Man, I ran out of time today and I was rushing trying to get ready for today's show. That's why I literally put my hair up in a ponytail. I didn't even have time to like fix my hair. And I'm like, all right, screw it. It's going up in a ponytail. And I was running around trying to find an outfit. I couldn't find anything to wear. I couldn't find a t-shirt. I couldn't find a sweater. Nothing that was anything that I was in the mood for today, at least. So it was just me trying to rush to make it to the stream. We got Brandon Rosen who says, let's get this watch along party started. Brandon, as always, thank you so much for hopping in and for being now a member of the DWO for a solid 15 months. We got Double S here who says, want he interrupt an Eddie Guerrero chant in San Diego. Dude, that's what I was saying. I was like, what a heel. They really had Rey Mysterio cue up the moment for everybody to chant for Eddie. And then Kevin Owens coming out. I was about to get into a whole speech about it. I'm like, oh yeah, I had started to say that Rey Mysterio's always making sure that Eddie Guerrero has like that the fans have a moment to cheer for Eddie or be remembered of Eddie, like even just Raw on Netflix, right? Which Rey Mysterio knew was going to have like a shit ton of eyeballs on that show. What did Rey do? The second that he was put on camera, he takes off his jacket and he's wearing an Eddie Guerrero t-shirt. And so what did the fans do? Obviously, they're chanting for Eddie, and it's such a nice moment. And so like he didn't have to do that, and he did. And he always does those kinds of things, which is very nice because anytime you get people to remember somebody that's passed, that is how they stay alive, because they stay alive in the people's memories. And so for that, tons of heat on Kevin Owens for that. John Taylor says, KO, don't you dare compare me to that chicken tender shit dirt. Oh, chicken tender slut, dirty Dom. Yeah, I don't know. Although something tells me Kevin Owens is probably also a chicken tender slut. I'm just going to go out on a limb and guess that he probably is. Although I'm going to say that also most of everybody here is. I know I am also a chicken tender slut. So I think we're all pretty much going to relate to Dominic Mysterio on that end. We got Miktaru here who says, also, I'm excited for the TNA deal with WWE. I think a lot of people are really excited. That post, the video that I posted on YouTube did good. Social media-wise did good. People were just really excited about this partnership. We're back on SmackDown. Let's see what
tonight. It's you and KO.
Yes! We are getting KO versus Rey tonight. Good.
Take care of business. I have no doubt about that.
Oh, there's Cody. Cody, not fully dressed.
They're running me through the full physical, trying to get me cleared. I would have been there for you. I didn't want you to get caught in this.
No. Don't worry about it, Cody. I already handled it. Kevin Owens, Rey Mysterio tonight. I just want you to heal up. Get well. Let me handle Kevin Owens tonight. Let that be my problem. But I promise I'll leave something for you at the Rumble, so you can take care of it.
Right. Good luck, man. Thanks.
Thank
You know, he happens to be right. You should probably take his advice. Anyway, what did Doc say?
Clean bill of health, fully cleared. If you don't believe me, reports in there.
Hey, I believe you. I'm just not sure if that's good news or not, because there's a lot of time between now and the Rumble, Cody, and even more time between now and WrestleMania. And listen, with that in mind, I have an addendum to your match contract for the ladder match at the Royal Rumble between you and KO. I'm going to need you to sign it, and I need Kevin to sign it, because I can't have what happened at Saturday night's main event ever happen again.
God, Nick Aldis. He's so
Haven't signed
formal.
He's my next stop.
I'll sign it when he does.
He really thought he was going to get Cody's signature first. Cody's like, nah, I'm going to wait till he signs first. But yeah, McTaro, back to your super chat, though. People are really excited about it. I feel like, you know, it's going to be interesting to see how this impacts itself, TNA, and how it impacts NXT. I think that both companies are going to benefit, hopefully, from it, especially on the NXT side, will definitely benefit from it. TNA to get the exposure, like even just this past Tuesday when they made sure to promote Genesis happening on NXT, like when they showed Masha Slamovich, I thought that was like a huge thing for TNA to get any sort of more additional promotion for their show is obviously huge. And so with that being said, it's a good thing, and I'm excited to see what they end up doing. I did a video on it. If you want to check it out, I talk a little bit more in depth on it. That's up here on the channel. And then on top of that, I'm going to be here this Sunday to do a TNA Genesis watch along. So if anybody wants to come through and hang out for that and see what maybe surprises we might be getting or what's going to go down, maybe we'll finally see Joe Hendry become Impact World Champion. I mean, sorry, TNA World Champion. Like now feels like it's going to happen at TNA Genesis. Like Genesis is starting to feel like a show that if you weren't paying too much attention to, you're probably going to pay attention just a little bit more coming off of the big announcement. Migtaru, thank you so much for the super chat as well, man. Thank you. All right. Let me see who else is in here, by the way. I got to make sure to give some love to everybody. We got Trone in here who says, are you doing a watch along for Collision tomorrow? Yes, I will be here tomorrow for Collision. It's starting to shape up. Like, they have Hangman and Christopher Daniels, which has been reported that it's Christopher Daniels is the last match, which is huge. And then they also have the Ishii Okada match. They're doing a women's match as well. Jamie and Julia, I believe. I think that's the match that they made. And then the 12-man tag. But let's be real, that's not what we're tuning in for Collision for. But for the most part, the Hangman Page Christopher Daniels match is going to be hopefully good. Hopefully good. I've heard good things about it. It's a taped show, so there's people that have already seen it. Tronin, thank you so much for asking.
Between Jax and Tiffany Stratton, leading to Tiffany's decision to cash in her Money in the Bank.
Yeah, so Collision is pre-taped for those of you who are bringing that up. Oh, thank you, Joseph Boza. It's Harley Cameron versus Julia. I thought it was Jamie for a second. All right, so it's Harley and Julia. That's not bad either, though. That should be fun. That should be a cute little match. See what they come up with, especially since Harley is so quirky. And then you have Julia, who's like this dark gothic girl. Like, they could not be more different. They literally could not be more different in terms of personality, Harley and Julia. All right, we're back here watching this tag match that just started. Let's see what we get out of this.
On the attack right away.
show how important strategy is.
Yeah, the big thing that I was wondering about for this is when we're going to find out that Naomi was the one that attacked Jade. And yes, I'm saying Naomi like if I flat out know, because that feels like that's been the prediction now for a while. So I'm just running with it.
The question is, how good is their chemistry as a team? Is it really championship level? We're about to find out.
Of course, the defense of their title back in December, and that was really, listen, the injury to Jade, everybody knows the circumstances there, but incredibly unique circumstances. Look at the power, the vertical delayed suplex by Bianca. But to
she's not wrestling with the braid up like a bun.
At this stage, she comes
I was about to say there's no way she is wrestling with her hair like that. That would just be so it would just be so hard to like move in. Like I can't imagine her trying to do a backflip with that big old, braid on her head. Like no way.
But Candice LeRae took a little bit of punishment from her partner.
Yeah, I think that cheap shot attack at the start of the match has simply fired up Bianca Belair even more.
The EST showing off the strongest sending Candice LeRae.
Hey, if you're gonna land on anybody, I would love it for Nia Jax to be the one to catch me. So good little spot there for Candice. All right, guys, we are on a commercial break. I want to take this opportunity, by the way, to see if we got any new viewers or anybody that I haven't made sure to like greet while you're in here. If you're new, please introduce yourself. If I haven't shouted you out yet, just like say, hey, Denise, I'm here or something, so that you could be acknowledged. I like to acknowledge people here on the streams, you know. We got Dawn in the building. Always nice to see Dawn in here. She says, I don't know, part of me still thinks it was Bianca. Maybe she's jealous of Jade or was worried that she wasn't strong enough to be her partner and went to Naomi since she has more experience. I 100% do not think it was Bianca. Like, at all, like not even from the beginning. And even the way that they have followed up on it, they haven't indicated at all that it would be Bianca. So I don't think it should be Bianca. Like even if they were just to say, oh, it is Bianca, I'd be like, wow, that's so lame and so kind of dumb if it was Bianca. Because eventually we've all known that we were waiting for this Jade Bianca thing, but the story does not, it wouldn't be the way to tell the story for Bianca and Jade, in my opinion. There are way too many holes in it for it to be Bianca. But if they do decide to do it, yeah, I will definitely express my criticism. I'm still thinking it's Naomi for sure. We got King of Strong Style here who says it's my first time here. We got Zay Cruz. What up, Zay? Nice to see you again. We got Jay Grouse 9 in the building. What's up, Jay Grouse? We got let's see, who haven't I said hello to? We got Hunter Dabs in here. What's up, Hunter? Also, Double S just became a brand new member of the DWO. Welcome, Double S. Bryn Hawking says, hey, Denise, acknowledge me. We got Quadral here. Quadral. I was adding an R in there for whatever reason. Edwards here says, hi, I'm Q. Nice to see you. Thank you so much for hopping on in. We got Johnny T in the building. What's up, Johnny T? Let's see what we got here. We got Big G in the house who says if Rey wins the Rumble, we can get a WrestleMania 27 rematch. We got John Taylor who says, I think that Spen guy is new. Never seen him before. Oh, man, that's funny. And let's see what else we got. We got Ryan Adams who says commercials. That's why we watch SmackDown with a VPN. Oh, that's funny. We got Brandon Rosen. Thank you so much, Brandon, for sending in this generous super chat. He says, we'll find out the identity of Jade's attacker the moment she comes back because she's had to have seen who it was at an angle from which she fell on the car. I don't know, right? Because I would imagine, given that she was on her back, would mean that she was thrown forward, right? So if someone throws you forward, you're going to like, if you're, yeah, if it's based on how she fell, it would look that she was facing her attacker, whoever it is that shoved her. It looks like she would have seen that person. If she would have been thrown the opposite way, if she would have been like belly first onto the car, then she would have been thrown from behind. Pushed from behind, which meant that she wouldn't have seen the person. But then also, Jade girl, why are you hanging out in an area of the building where someone can throw you? You got to be very, very careful about that stuff. I don't know what Jade was doing that she was standing in such a dangerous area where she could be thrown into a car. That's another thing. Why haven't we thought about that? Literally, why haven't we mentioned that? What was Jade Cargill doing standing in a place where she could be thrown like that? Anyways, yes, I do think that there's a chance that Jade will be like, it was you. You did it. You're coming out here, Naomi, and you're trying to act like you have my back. You're trying to act like you're Bianca's friend. You're trying to fill in for me. Step and wear my shoes when you were the one who did this to me. So yeah, I would love to see something like that, but now I'm just fantasy booking myself. All right, Brandon, thank you so much for the super chat, man. Good to see you again, Chris Robinson. What's up? We got Henry Kiernan in here. What's up, Henry? We got LeVay Carter. Thank you so much for hopping into the chat as well. Steven, good to see you, Steven. We also got Simon Piedra who says, I think it was Bayley. Oh, Bayley is so disconnected from that now that it's definitely not Bayley.
Kick out at 2.
Let's see what else we got here.
Belair's been taking.
What's up to Austin Wright? Good to see you. Jay Moscow, Dylan Johnson, Brandon, Ryan Powell, Christopher Markham. Ryan asked, when's my next Kahoot quiz? I don't know, but it'll probably be in mid-February or early February. I haven't decided yet. I haven't even thought about February too much right now. Like my brain stops exactly at the Royal Rumble. I have not thought past the Royal Rumble, guys. There's nothing going on for me past the Rumble. I'm like literally looking towards the Rumble, and that's what I've planned towards, and then I will plan afterwards.
But this time it
What's up to Kanisha Bao? She says, hi, I'm here, not new, was a setup by Jade to frame Naomi and toss Bianca. Okay, see, I like Kanisha's thinking too and thinking that it could be Jade that set it up. You never know, that could be a possibility too. Especially because we never actually saw the fall. And she was there, kind of like Buzz Lightyear, perfectly positioned.
From the top rope crossbody.
So I can also see that being a possibility.
While it has taken out Nia Jax, the question is, as we take another look at these freak athletics from Bianca.
Ryan Adams sends in a super chat saying in NXT news, Lindsay Dorado worked tonight's NXT live event. Eyeballs. Oh, that's interesting. Cool. Thank you, Ryan, for letting me know. Thank you for the super chat, man.
The women's tag team champions. Naomi into the cover and gets launched by Jax.
We've been seeing so much more fire in Naomi too. Like the last 2-3 weeks, I feel like we've been seeing Naomi with a different kind of attitude, you know? Before, she would always come out as like a sweetheart, like, I'm here to glow and get the party started. Now she's coming out like, I'm Naomi, you know? She's got a little bit more of fierceness to her. And you can, she just feels different to me.
Good night to Nia
That's why I'm like, everything is just aligning, and all the fingers I feel are being pointed towards Naomi. But who knows? If I'm wrong, that would suck.
An intolerable level of force behind everything Nia Jax does. Explains why she was the woman of 2024.
Ooh, ouch.
Kick from Candice.
And that had to be expert level timing from Candice LeRae.
And then the senton, and now Jax with the time to get back to her feet.
I have a question for everybody here in the chat. How do you guys like this Candice LeRae Nia Jax partnership? Do you like it? Do you not care? But it doesn't bother you, but you're just like, whatever, going with the flow. Do you like it? Do you love it? Do you hate it? Or you just don't care? What are your thoughts on the Candice LeRae Nia Jax partnership? Brandon says it's mid. Okay. Let's see what else everyone else says. Luis says it's aight. King of Strong Style says I like it for Candice. Corey says Candice really dumped Indy and never looked back. Well, poor Indy was released, so unfortunately, Candice didn't have too much of a say in that. Chris Robinson says, nah. Dylan says it doesn't really affect them. Jay says it's okay. Godfather doesn't like it. King of Strong Style says getting her on TV, so W. Double S says I just can't care about it. Okay, so it seems like for the most part, that's what I gathered. Johnny T says it's a disconnect, but I'm okay with it. Right, like it's not anything that I feel is like, ooh, ouch. For example, like the Chelsea Green Piper Niven partnership, like that's been so funny. It's giving you the like a feeling of joy for the most part, I feel, because of the way that they interact with each other. They seem to have good chemistry, right? So you get some sort of emotion is evoked with that. I really feel like I have much of any emotions between Nia and Candice. So it doesn't bother me, but I need to. The second I said I needed to sneeze, it just completely went away. Oh, my God. So we're gonna be seeing Jakara Jackson and Lash Legend versus Bianca and Naomi. That's gonna be interesting. I wonder if that's where we're finally gonna see. I wonder if that's where we're gonna finally see something go down. I don't know what's gonna happen. But
Backstage
anyways,
tension now becomes a front and center big match.
yeah, the
It's
Candice
Jimmy
LeRae,
Uso
Nia
and
Jax
Carmelo
partnership.
Hayes
It
and
doesn't
Edge.
really do anything for me on that
Saw what
end
they
of it. Like, it
always
doesn't
said
make
to
me
Rey Mysterio.
mad or happy or
Rey
laugh
had to
or
deal with
whatever. Like,
Kevin
it's
Owens
just
in that
there.
Winged Eagle
So I
Championship
feel like at
obsession
some
and the
point
rage of Cody Rhodes
it's
earlier.
probably
Now they're
going to
wasting no
just
time, taking it straight to the ring and
disappear. You know, it's just gonna undo
from a
because it's not really
here in
going.
San Diego.
Doesn't
Don't
feel like
go
it's
anywhere.
going much anywhere important right now. All right, we are back on a commercial break, by the way. Okay, and let me make sure I'm all cut up here with the super chats. I am. Thank you so much to everybody. I'm gonna go ahead and bring in some games too. That was actually what I like to do during the commercial break so that our time goes by faster. So today for everybody, I have, hold on, I'm not prepared. I'm not prepared. Hold on. I have, I want to do Hangman for today. Hangman, we haven't done it in a while, and I always have such a good time. This one's so fun, in my opinion. So I'm going to make sure to get that going. Hold on a second. All right, here we go, guys. Let's have some fun with some Hangman. So I'm going to remove this, and I'm going to present this, present the screen here. And let's have some fun. Try to guess the wording. Nope, that's not it. Nope. Why is that so small? Maybe if I make it like this. Hold on. Try to make it bigger. Okay. No. Hold on. Try to make it bigger for everybody to see. That's kind of big. Full screen. Ah, there you go. Okay, that'll work the best. Okay, hold on. We got to put a pause here, guys, because holy cow, what? Luke, what? Oh my God. Luke, this is so kind of you. He says, thank you so much for all your hard work, Denise. You deserve every bit of success that comes your way. This is just so generous, Luke. I don't even know what to say. I have never gotten a super chat this big in my life at once. So I just don't even know what to say right now. I'm like literally just like stunned. Thank you so fucking much. Literally, Luke, can you please let me know what your social media handle is so that I could reach out to you, you know, privately and just say thank you so much to you, because I'm like, this is not enough. I don't even know what to say. I'm like stunned. I had to look at that like 10 times because I didn't even know if I was seeing this correctly. Guys, please give some love to Luke. Luke, that is incredibly generous of you. I can't even imagine, like, I don't even know what to say. I just want to say thank you so much. You have no earthly idea how nice this is and how far this goes for me and my channel. And I just want to say thank you. And I really, really, truly, 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 truly send you so much love. And I just hope that all good things happen to you. I'm like, I don't know what to say. I'm like, just thank you so much. Wow. And I'm just waiting for Luke to send in his social media so that I can make sure to again send him a personal thank you here, because that's just so kind. I don't even know what to do. Thank you so much. I really hope you get like lots of good karma. Please, guys, please send Luke all of the great karma. That's it, guys. I don't got to work the rest of the day. I'm out. Bye, everyone. I'm good. Good day. Have a great day, everyone. Just kidding. Thank you so much, man. Oh my God, that is so nice. Oh my God. Wow. I can't even believe it. Luke, thank you incredibly. Thank you so much. I don't even know how to transition. I'm like stunned right now. I'm actually just waiting for him to pop up there on the chat for his social media. All right. And hold on one second. Oops. I'll do the game afterwards. Let me get back to SmackDown. Hold on.
Bayley, we're just a few hours away.
There we go.
Last week,
you guys can hear SmackDown, right?
Four-way match to become the #1 contender for the WWE Women's
We're getting the
Championship.
Bayley segment.
And now
with
San
Byron
Diego,
Saxton.
California, Pachanga Arena, where tonight
What Ortega?
sold-out crowd proud.
Because Luke has
You're
replaced
gonna
John
challenge
Taylor
Tiffany
as the new TK.
for her championship.
We got a new
Let
TK
me
in
just
the
match
building,
media.
guys. We got a new TK in the
sold
building.
out in my home
Sold out.
state.
And
That's
thank
what
you so
dreams are
much to
made of.
everybody
I
showing
mean,
Luke some love.
we
That
all
is
dream
very,
about
very
being
nice.
in the main event of
Yes.
SmackDown, you know, and
Bagels.
for a
Whoop, whoop.
championship. This night is huge for me. If you think about my career, this time last year, I had just won the 2024 Royal Rumble, had a guaranteed
John Taylor said,
championship match
I
at
officially
WrestleMania
hand over the
against one of my
mantle of
former
TK
best
to
friends,
Luke.
someone I respect so much.
For
in this business.
reals, yo, for
And that was-
reals. I
felt
can't
like a
even
peak of
believe
my
it.
career where I thought I was going to do something different, change the world, and if I'm honest, I don't.
I like
know if
legit
really
can't even believe
fulfilled
it
my
right now.
potential in that
Wow.
way. I took the championship all around the world. I defended it many, many times, but I always felt like I was winning at the skin of my teeth. And I'm a perfectionist. I love this so much, and I really felt like my reign was cut short, especially with the help of Tiffany Stratton at SummerSlam when Nia Jax took the championship from me. So tonight is a really big night for me.
Well, so how do you feel tonight differs?
I
from
love
past
that they're giving
opportunities
Bayley,
you've
by
had
the
to
way,
redeem
this
yourself?
opportunity to talk about
If,
her reign,
you know,
her
we've
previous
seen what
reign.
Tiffany Stratton can do this full year on Raw and SmackDown, and from the last few months, she's willing to turn on her best friend to get to the Tiffy top, as she says. And a part of me kind of respects that, but the other part of me makes me want to beat her that much more. And tonight, it's personal.
Bayley, good luck tonight.
Thank you.
Yeah, I feel like we never get to see Bayley really kind of talk like that, like just a regular conversation. And I love that they did that, like walking talk again with her and Byron, because it just made it's gonna hype up this match with her and Tiffany Stratton like a whole lot more.
Every time I had trouble beat,
We're getting to meet some B-Fab backstage.
That women's U.S. title should have been mine.
Girl, look, keep your head up because I know for a fact you're going to get another opportunity to take down that sleazy.
Oh, there's I was just talking about Piper. Oh my God, she's Chelsea's bodyguard. Wait, she's Chelsea's bodyguard.
Thank you, my spicy little secret Hervis.
Mimi, don't you think you should stand up and properly congratulate me, considering I am the only woman to successfully defend the United States Women's Championship in history?
Did Chelsea dye her hair?
Chelsea, please. Because you know and we know that if it wasn't for
It
your
looked different
walkout
today.
here,
It
you
looked
would never
like
been
more
champion.
chocolatey brown.
One more step towards a champ, and it will be your last.
If that's how you want to play it, I got a better idea. How about I go and talk to Nick Aldis and you and I can handle this little problem tonight. And then when I'm done with you, you better watch your back.
Now that's a threat.
That's funny.
You need to neutralize her, like tonight.
Tonight,
Heads.
neutralizer. You know, Piper needs to get more love, more flowers for her comedic relief that she offers. Legit, her and Chelsea are funny AF.
Match coming up. Hey, it's time to go get mine, but it starts tonight with Carmelo. Hey, yo, Loose, between me and you, Big Jim is him.
Zay Cruz says the Canadian being the first United States champion is only right. Exactly. We got Brandon here who says, I know this is a bit off topic and I already said it before, but I loved your pro dancing skills during your Royal Rumble trivia quiz. 10 out of 10. Yeah, I was like, what do I do during these 45 seconds? I will just dance to the Kahoot song that they had. Thank you, Brandon. We got Sven here who says, I declare myself for the Rumble. I'm wearing my DWO shirt. Big pop. Yo. Let me tell you, if anybody were to ever come out with a DWO shirt, I would like flip a lid. John Taylor said, yeah, I can't top Luke. What a king. Man, one minute you're Tony Khan and the next you're not. Just kidding. John, thank you so much for always being so kind here. We got Spen Big who says Luke. Thank you again. I can't even I don't even know what to say. I really don't. Just thank you. Mike Parker Collect says, actually want to see Genesis now. Glad they finally get to run a pay-per-view on an unopposed day. Hope the WWE deal leads to a better TV spot. I was okay paying the $2 a month to watch on YouTube, but not paying for TNA Plus. Right, but it's a little complicated for them because they're owned by Anthem. So, they'll probably stick around there. I actually thought that there was going to be a world where I truly thought that WWE was going to buy TNA for a bit. That's legitimately what I thought was going to happen. So, I really, really did think that was going to happen for a second. But, damn. This is going to be fun. I'm excited to see what's going to happen from all of this, and we'll see. We'll see what happens with this. But yeah, I'm going to be here watching Genesis. So if you need someone to watch Genesis with, I'm here. I gotcha. It looks like a pretty decent card. I'm really excited to see. Hopefully, I imagine Joe Hendry is going to be winning the title, right? That's what we're all expecting. But if it doesn't happen at Genesis, I don't even know what to say anymore. So I feel like that's my expectation of that. Thank you so much, Mike. We also got Steven here who says, I think it's going to be framed that Naomi was the one who attacked Jade, with Bianca the one who is truly behind the attack. No, guys, I don't think so. I'm telling you, I don't think it was Bianca, because then she would have screwed herself from the tournament. I know we all want it to be Bianca because, we know we're going to get Bianca versus Jade at some point, but we still got time to get to that story, right? But again, that's probably the biggest mystery WWE has right now with their ongoing stories. I know some people even think it's going to be Charlotte Flair, which would be cool too, right? Because we're all expecting, what is Charlotte going to do when she comes back? But I just don't think that's something Charlotte's character would do. So again, I feel that just leaves me with still thinking that it's Naomi. But Steven, thank you so much also for the super chat as well. I love how we're all sort of trying to figure out who the hell attacked Jade Cargill. And this has been weeks on weeks now, and we're still talking about it. So I think that's really, really cool. All right. So now I think I have time to do the game. If not, I might have to do it for the next commercial, but I kind of took a lot of time talking. So, okay, let me see if I have time to do a hangman here, because I started it. Okay. You guys will just have to do very, very well. Can you guys see? This is the biggest I can get it right now. But okay, throw out some letters, everyone. Throw out some letters. And I would, so until we finally get somebody who guesses what I wrote. And remember, it's all wrestling stuff, of course, a bunch of different stuff. All right, we got Ryan Powell here who says A. All right, good job, Ryan. All right, Dawn throws in a T. Let's put in a T there. We got Desi Baby with what did she say? R. All right, an R. We got Larice Johnson here with a C. All right. Oh, no C and no R. Shaheen with a W. Okay, we got a W. Leo here with an N. And where's N? Okay, we do have an N. Let's see. Big G says S. All right, we got an S. Okay. Mike Kowinski with an H. Okay. Anybody got it yet? We got SSJC here with an L. Okay, we got an L. Somebody got it. Desi Baby. She solved it. Yes, it's Mommy is always on top. Let me finish it out. Always. Hold on. On top. Woo! Congratulations, Desi Baby. All right, and we're back on SmackDown, and I will continue the games. I will continue it on the next commercial. No. Stop it. I'm stop showing SmackDown. All right. Good job, everyone. Mommy is always on top. Yeah, we'll continue the game afterwards.
That's when he was in against not so little brother Solo Sikoa.
Jimmy Uso cooked Carmelo Hayes verbally last week. Can he do it physically in ring tonight?
Yeah, Carmelo tangled backstage with Sami Zayn a few weeks ago. Jimmy and Jay first approached. Then last week, Jimmy was all by himself and set the stage for this.
All right. cool. I'm ready for the next one when it happens. Cool.
And his opponent from Boston, Massachusetts, weighing in at 210 pounds, Carmelo Hayes.
Oh, Carmelo's cutting a promo. Let's see what he has to say.
Hold on. Let me just get this straight. So Roman's going to the Royal Rumble. Jay's got a World Heavyweight Championship match, and what do you got? It seems like you're living in the shadow of your brother who's living in the shadow of Roman Reigns. But for some reason, you want to take shots at me. Well, I got a serious question for you, Big Jim.
Big Jim
How
still
you gonna
thinking.
take shots at me when you sitting on the bench?
Damn.
So do me this favor. Lace up those shoes real tight, Unc, because I'm about to show you exactly why Melo don't miss.
I like Carmelo doing the walk and talk when he comes out and actually like being able to sort of cut a promo as he's going out there. I feel like that could be his thing, you know. Not very many people do that, especially in WWE. So I feel like Carmelo kind of having that be his thing could be kind of cool. Like he always comes out and you know, says something to his opponent.
Logo against the very best in the industry, like Cody Rhodes. Randy Orton.
Yeah, we got an
Big Jim Uso tonight.
Yeah, Big Jim put his sunglasses
like too bad
on.
Reg isn't here. He would have had a field day with that. He would have had so much fun with it.
Oh, just about avoiding that super kick to the jaw.
Because I feel like if you call someone Unk, that means they're old, right?
Missed more shots in the
It means
NBA
they're
than
old, but like in a good way or in a bad way. Like, because you can be old, but like seen as wise, right? Like you're old, but you're wise, so it's a compliment. Or it could be like a non-compliment.
Stop him with that right foot time and again after that.
So my question is, was it a it would be a shot? Or not a shot.
In the shadows
and I guess it depends on how you say it, right?
Of Roman Reigns.
Okay, thank you, Richard. He says, yeah, it's mostly in a bad way. It's like because he says he's an old man. Okay, that's what I figured, yeah. Because I remember I had this conversation with Reg where we were talking about like being called OG and being called Unk. But I wasn't sure which one was worse. Like, would it be worse to be called Unk or would it be worse to be called OG? What's worse? What's worse, Unk or OG? Like, which one will have you down if you get called that? Which one's the one that's doing it for you?
Missing with the running hip attack.
Okay, we got Jay Grouse that says Unk. Rally also says Unk.
And progressions.
Okay, Jay Grouse says OG is a respected elder. Okay. Jay also says, okay, so everyone's saying Unk is definitely would be called definitely worse. Daniel Penning says it's all about tone. Right, because if someone comes up to you and you're like, hey, Unk, with a smile on their face, I'll be like, hey. But if someone's like, you know, mean about it, then I'll be like, what the hell are you doing calling me that? That's funny. That's so funny. Oh, this one's this. Okay, Daddy says nah. Neither is derogatory. Depends on where you are from. Okay, good to know. Linnea D says Unk because you're old. Ben Big says Reg is not an OG. He said, I still remember that was so funny because someone called him OG at the market. Some little kid called him OG. That's so funny. All right, let me see. Let's get back to our game here. Here we go. Let me put it up. All right, we're back on Hangman. Throw me some letters. Let's see where we're at here. Some letters. LeVay Carter says OG is showing an older person respect. All right. All right, we got Big G here with an F. All right, cool. We'll get started there. No F. Chris Holsinger with an M. No M. Rally Cap with an F. Okay, we do got an S. Ryan Powell with a D. We got a D. Christopher Markham with an R. No R. Guys. LeVay Carter with an M. M. Oh, we already did M. Cocaine with a B. Okay, we got a B. Let's see. Ryan Powell with a C. No. Alex with an O. Okay, good. Let's see. 6 Maxwell 99 with a T. All right. Ryan Powell with an E. No E. Terrell Diggs with a K. Okay, we got a K. Good. Oh, somebody solved it. Somebody solved it. Big G, congratulations. You solved it. Cody Rhodes is, so what do you want to talk about? There you go. We solved it. Good stuff, everybody. Let me go ahead and do another one in the meantime, but give me a second to get it going. Hold on, because I have to refresh every time I put a new one. Oh, this one should be easy. Or it's pretty short. This one's short. Hold on. Okay, here it is. Ready? Let me put it up on the screen. And let's see who can solve this one. We'll throw some letters in here. Juan Ortega says we need Vanna White for this game. you got Vanna Brown, me. I'm like, all right. Chris, let's see. We got Sarah here, sends in an A. Okay, good. A. Oh shit, no A. Chris Holsinger sends in a Y. No Y. Cocaine sends in a T. Okay, we do got 2 T's. LaVey says N. No N. Ryan Powell with an R. No R. Ebony here with an L. Okay, let's do an L. Oh, what's up? L was good. All right. Super Fro with a W. No W. Dawn with an E. Yes, we got an E. We got an E. Let's see. Alex with an O. No. Although literally Jay Moscow had guessed it right as we met. Little Miss Bliss, Jay Moscow, how you sent it in like a second faster. But yes, Jay Moscow did solve it pretty much almost in time before I hit that one. All right, we're back on SmackDown. Let me put SmackDown. Hold on. All right, we're back on SmackDown.
Since he faced Randy Orton all the way back in December of 2023.
And we are watching Carmelo Hayes versus Jimmy Uso.
Injuries, which has really helped stall Jimmy's career over the past couple of years. But now getting back to his best, looking to ascend to the heights that his twin brother Jay managed to hit in 2024, looking to put away Carmelo Hayes. But things could turn bleak here for Big Jim.
Of course, Big Jim had that return from injury at Bad Blood. Right now, he could use.
John Taylor says, wait, Luke sent in the super chat in British Crown Sterling. Is it Luke Owens waiting for WrestleTalk? Just starting rumors. I don't know. I'm waiting for, has anybody seen, I haven't seen Luke's follow-up yet for his super chat. I mean, for his,
and finally he fights him off.
His social media.
Uso up top.
Oh, goes for that Uso in the win, but Carmelo Hayes simply too quick. Moving out of the way in a hurry. Oh!
We got Ryan Adams here who says a fun game in the future would be taking lyrics from theme songs and having people guess who theme it is. I haven't done that before. You have done that before, right?
Control on a move like this.
I feel like I have done that before.
Just beggars belief that Jimmy Uso is still in the fight. But in full control is that man. Him, Carmelo Hayes.
The explosiveness from Hayes.
Thank you, Ryan.
Dynamic athleticism.
I should probably still do that. I can probably still do that even today. If I run out of games, I might have to do that. Because I got 10 for Hangman, and then after that, I'm out. Like, I'm out after that.
Carmelo Hayes. It only gets brighter with victory here.
Tiger Claw Gaming says, so Denise, how's your husband
Hayes,
Jacob?
looking to reverse
You know,
it.
I'm kind of scared
and they
as
both
to
connect.
like how there was a couple of people on like
Both
YouTube
men
and social media
able
and
to
stuff
turn the shoulders out.
who like legitimately thought that was like legit. And I thought, oh no, that's not good. Like there's gonna be people that really think that. Like, and mostly, I'm gonna say 99% of people knew that it was like AI being crazy. But there was like that small percentage of people where I'm like, oh no, I think they really think that. So I was like, maybe. I thought it was hilarious, right? But anyways, we'll see.
And Bayley will
I think it's
headline things here on
hilarious.
SmackDown.
Like
It's really this
hilarious.
deep water that both
Yeah.
men
Oh, by the way,
historically
Jay
have brought to their
Moscow.
backs. Just
Jay
such great
Moscow with
endurance from
Denise
the two of them.
Fatu in the
For the sake of
Kahoot
Jimmy
game.
Uso to multiple
I'm
tag
so glad I
championships
found out that was
and Carmelo
DJ. 'Cause I was
Hayes
like, who
to
was
plenty
that?
of
Like, I
singles
want to know who's
championships
playing,
before.
obviously, you know, so I could know
And a kick out.
who's who when you guys come
As
into
Uso
things.
finding a
And
way
so I was
again.
I was dying when I found out that it was
This
Jay.
is where Carmelo
Especially because
Hayes
I've met
historically
Jay
has
now,
started
like
to
via the
become
virtual
undone
meet
since
and greet.
arriving
So it
here
was
on
just funny to me.
SmackDown.
Like
It's
I
that
can put
frustration when he knows the
I can
kind
think
of
of Jay just
that
like
would have put opponents
hilariously
away
typing
earlier
Denise
in his
Fatu.
career aren't quite
Denise
getting him
Fatu
over
in
the
the
line. The question
in
is,
the
for Carmelo
Kahoot
Hayes,
game.
can you refocus,
Double S says yeah until
find
his baby
something
mama
new,
comes after
something
you.
bigger
I
to finally
know,
put
right?
Uso
She'll
away?
kick my ass. Kick
Chop
my
again.
ass.
Blasting away at the chest of Jimmy Uso. Pop up Samoan drop.
Next thing on the news lines is going to be like Jacob Fatu's real wife
Uso with some
beats
timing
Jacob
and
Fatu's
creativity
AI
of his
wife,
own.
Denise.
Certainly the bigger, stronger man in this matchup, and used it to full effect with that pop-up Samoan drop.
Did you see the height of Hayes there? And thus the thunderous thud you heard raining down here in San Diego.
We got John Taylor here who says, fun fact, when Jacob Fatu goes on the road, Denise will make him tamales and write little notes on them like, I love you, Fatu. It's true. AI told me. I love that AI thinks I can make, like, tamales all by myself. Because I can make the tamales, but I don't know how to make the ingredients. Two totally different things, like making the ingredients and the tamales. Like, I can cook them together, but I can't make the ingredients that go in them. But John, thank you so much for the super chat.
He has to find the bigger move. He found it, and still, could this be a setup for nothing but net for Carmelo as Jimmy gets out of the way?
Ooh, nice super kick on Hayes.
With a whole lot of power.
How the hell do you kick
Zay Cruz says you like red or green. I like both red and green salsa. Yeah, I like both red and green. I think I usually tend to serve. I usually start with the red ones, I guess, to like ease my way in, and then by like the third, fourth one, I'm in the green ones already because the green ones tend to be a little spicier than the red ones. So I start slow and build my way up. Mike C says if you Google Jacob Fatu's wife, you will pop up. And it's all because of the interview that we did. Because he was talking about his wife in the interview, right? And his 7 kids. So I think AI just picked up keywords. They were like, wife, Denise Salcedo's YouTube channel. Bam. Put it out there. AI is not that intelligent, apparently.
There is company.
Oh, there's the hubs.
Who has been completely unhinged. Oh, and Tama from behind.
My AI husband.
And
wild.
These two. We saw it a week ago as well. The Samoan Werewolf and Tama Tonga with no guardrails, like mad dogs being unleashed lately.
I'm dying. The hubs. The AI hub. That's hilarious.
285 pounds is the Samoan Werewolf.
Well, nobody has the authority.
I told the in real life hubs about it, and he was like dying. He was like, "That is hilarious."
Solo Sikoa.
My AI hubs and my IRL hubs. IRL and AI. It's great. Johnny T, you can pick them. Charles Cradle here says, Denise, if you're a wrestler, what would your finisher be? Man, I don't mean to sound basic AF, but it would probably be like a Canadian destroyer if I had the balls to do it. When I've told this story before, but when I did the, by the way, Fatu's like taking out Hayes alongside Tama Tonga. And also Jimmy. They're also kicking out Jimmy.
Was seemingly set up again with the
I've told the story before, but when me and Sean were doing the GCW spot, Joey Janela wanted me to do a Canadian Destroyer, and I was like, fuck no. I am not going to do no Canadian Destroyer. No thanks. Bye. Yeah, no way. No way. And they were like explaining to me, and I'm like, I don't care. I'm like, no, this is not going to happen. I am not going to do no Canadian Destroyer. You're crazy. All right, here's Solo.
Debut on Netflix at the Intuit Dome.
That's a really nice red blazer that Solo has, by the way. I feel like he splurged on. This one looks different than the past ones he's worn. He probably splurged. Oh, we're on a commercial break. All right, we're on a commercial break, but we got a couple of super chats, so let me catch up here. Let me see. We got Sarah here who said, such a rough week this week, but happy I love the DWO here with me. Also, it's Denise's hubby. I didn't see the post right away, and then I LOL'd. Honestly, it was so funny. I'm so glad that the person that sent it to me on Twitter did, because it gave me some really great material. But also, Sarah, I'm so you know, I really hope that your weeks get better. And we know, obviously, with time, everything just gets better. So hopefully time is on your side, Sarah, on this one. And you're able to distract yourself with some positive things, anything that can make you, you know, think of some happy things, happy memories and whatnot. All of that is so important. So we're with you, Sarah. We're with you. And thank you I'm so glad that you have found, you know, a community here. I know a lot of people have like added each other on their social medias, and people in the chat have gotten to know each other. And I just think that's really, really, really cool. We got John Taylor here who says, I asked AI who'd look could be, and it told me 1, a generous fan, 2, a fellow creator, 3, a wealthy enthusiast, 4, a personal connection, 5, a wrestling insider, but you're not your husband, Jacob Fatu, I guess. Oh man, I can't believe it. It's funny. It really did give me some great material though. And everybody just laughing so hard at that. So it gave me some good social media content. Thanks to AI. John, thank you so much for the laugh, man. Alrighty, let's see what we got here. Let's see. Oh, you know what? I'll do the I think I have time to do a hangman. Hold on. Let me put it back up. All right, here we go. Send me some letters, guys. We got time. All right, here we go. We got them letters. All right, Christopher Markham kicks us off with an R. All right, Brandon Rosen kicks us off with an N. I mean, keeps us going with an N. Oh, good. We're getting off to a good start. Don with a T. Okay. Chris Holsinger with an H. All right. Rally Cap. Oh, we already said T. Big G with an O. All right. An O. Jay Growls with an A. All right. Wilbur with a U. Oh, so far we're doing good. We're doing good. Keon Davis with a G. Okay, we're doing good. Let's see. Keon, Brian Powell with an A. Oh, already did A. Jay Grouse with an E. All right, good. Raphael with an N. Oh, already did N. Andrea, we already did A. Ryan Powell with a Z. Z, okay. Oh, no Z. No Z. Oh, somebody already guessed it. Oh my gosh. Rally Cap. Oh, Rally Cap got it. So, a few of you guys did actually. Rally Cap got it. Dawn got it. Brandon and Desi Baby, which was If You Smell What the Rock Is Cooking. And also, we're back on SmackDown. Let me put it back. Don't start talking without me. I made it. All right.
They are letting it be known.
If You Smell What the Rock Is Cooking is definitely the answer, by the way. So good job to everybody who got that.
Is he giving up weight? Is this an empty and hollow Solo Sikoa after losing Tribal Combat?
Well, nice job, San Diego. We came here tonight for some answers.
Nothing. He's leaving.
Never said a word.
He wasn't allowed to.
What happened to the proud, boastful, confident Solo Sikoa? Sometimes you're just never the same after a loss like that.
This is the bed of thorns that Solo
Oh, what
Sikoa
does this
has made for
mean?
himself.
What does this mean?
Tonga and Jacob just
With Solo just walking out like
All
that,
the questions about
leaving
the future
Fatu, and
of this group still hang in the air.
they're confused. They don't know what to do.
Jacob's going to take control, isn't he?
So this what it comes to, huh? This is it, huh? Man, I'm tired of the disrespect. I'm tired of the hate. Hold on. You know that I'm tired of the envy. But check this out. Envy me all you want. Even on my bad day, y'all still can't touch me.
But what about Solo? What does he got to say about
I give a
Solo?
damn if you cheer us. I give a damn if you boo us. But one thing, shut the hell up. One thing I will not let you do is try to act like I ain't never got mine.
What's he talking about?
What y'all thought I was crazy? Huh? What y'all thought I was off their hinges? Huh? What y'all thought I was losing it? Huh? The crazy thing about this situation is that I'm just getting started.
Oh, so does that mean he's the new leader? Oh, no, there's LA Knight. Okay, he had to come out and get his revenge for last week.
No, this is not wise.
Ben Big, Denise heard him rehearse this. Knew the promo word for word. Oh, there's LA Knight. Okay. He came from behind. Smart, because he's got to go up against two guys. Wait, so is, I don't know what's happening. Is Fatu the new leader? What's going on?
He's not smart at all from the megastar.
He's blasting up LA Knight, and now
He's holding on to LA Knight's leg.
Jacob Fatu, remember, a week removed from his thrilling but truncated rematch for the U.S. Championship against Shinsuke Nakamura, when these two interrupted the action and caused them.
Oh, there's Braun. Meat! Now we're really getting some meat in here.
It's a big S-O-B, and he's heading our way.
Oh, there's a Yitzer in Indy right now screaming at his TV. Look at this monster of all monsters.
Oh, no. Oh, finally. I had been waiting. Remember, we got this tease between Braun and Fatu like a week or two ago, and it was just a tease, and I was so bummed that we didn't get anything more, but
look at these two.
Are we finally getting this moment?
Size them up. Come on now. Look at this.
Yes, please.
No, I knew it was too good to be true. I hate you, Tamatonga. I hate you.
Well, if
You ruined the fun. That's two times, guys. 2 times now that we've gotten this tease. 2 freaking times. You're killing me, Smalls. You're killing me. Wow. Wow. I knew it too. Like, come on. We all knew we weren't going to get it. We all knew it. But there was hope, though, and the hope was killed.
Last week, you exposed Pretty Deadly for the pretty little liars they are. And everything they said, you made them choke on every word. Good. That's what I expect.
But remember, just one win, that doesn't make you guys champions just yet. Remember that.
See, which is why tonight, Motor City Machine Guns guys with a reputation and former champions. But that's fine. You will take that moment away. Why? Because remember, there's no red carpet rolled out for us. Never.
That's
and no
true.
one is handing us respect. And you know, if you want respeto, you take it. You take it. You take it. From their hands, from their throats, from their pride. That's what Legado does. Okay? Familia!
Tag team matches next, I guess.
¿Sabes qué hacer?
Ooh, what's he sending Electro Lopez to go do?
Escobar, what a pet talk. I bet you want to jump in the ring now, Joe Tex.
Everybody knows after that. Well, the depth of this division on SmackDown sensational.
Yeah, so Motor City Machine Guns versus Angel Garza and Beto is next.
And everyone just
John Taylor says, since your first child most likely won't be named Aaron, I mean Jacob Jr., has a nice ring to it. Yeah, that's... doesn't sound too bad. Does not sound too bad. John, thank you so much. So funny. I can't. It's too funny.
Chris Taylor and Alex Shelley, Motor City Machine Gun.
How's everyone digging the Motor City Machine Gun so far on WWE TV? Scale of 1 to 10, where are we at with the Motor City Machine Gun? Leo Poroy says, I love the Motor City Machine Gun team. McDiesel says they look like 3 Days Grace. Double S to 7. Christopher says 9. Brandon 6. Taylor 10. Okay. Cadillac 7. Tracy 7. Jay 8. Ben 6. Okay, not bad. I feel like the wrestling's been good, but it's just that the tag team division is not that hot. That's what it is. It's taken away from it. All right, let me go ahead and get back to some games here. Here we go. Oh, I almost gave you guys the answer. Whoops. I almost messed that up. All right, let me see. Here we go. Let me take out this ad because they ain't sponsoring us. Get out. All right, we got John Taylor here who says Jacob, Luke, John, Taylor, Salcedo, husband's last name Junior. All of it. Just throw it all in there. All of it. It's great. It's so great. All right, let's see what we got here. Let's see. Okay, Don throws in an R, so let's start there. All right, we got an R. Chris throws in an H. Okay. No H, Chris. V-Pool says S. All right, good. Big G says A. All right, we're good. We're good with that one. Let's see. We got Leo Poroy with a B. Oh, we do have a B. Ryan Powell with a D. Okay, good. Larice Johnson with an E. Okay. 6 Maxwell 99 with a U. Okay. And somebody solved the answer. Brandon Rosen and V-Pool also had it. And it is nobody is ready for Asuka. Let me finish writing it out. There you go. Nobody is ready for Asuka. We did it. Woo! Let's see. V-Pool had that. Trevor L. Christopher Markham. Big G. J. Moscow. Let's see. Double S. Andrea Price. Larice Johnson. Good stuff, guys. Good stuff. Yeah, rip TikTok, guys. It's so sad. This is why we can't have nice things. All right, let me put back SmackDown will probably be starting soon, so let me get that going. And then, okay, I'll get the next Hangman ready for the next commercial break. Let me see. I only got I got 3, 4, 5. I got 5 left. So we actually we're doing pretty good. Not too shabby. With these 3-hour SmackDowns, I got to prepare a little bit more. But I always be running out of time to do things. Ah, fudge. Okay, hold on. Nope, that's not it. All right. Okay, so we'll be ready for the next one when it comes through. Juan Ortega says nobody was ready for Vanna Brown either. Oh man, I can't anymore, guys. I can't anymore. It's so funny. All right, let's see what else we got here. Larice Johnson says, I don't like AI. Me either. I don't either. Peter Gatt says, hey, just joined the chat. Good to see you, Peter. How are you? Let's see. And let's see who else we got here. Oh, we got Sladana. Thank you so much for coming into the chat too. Nice to see you. Hope everything is good. I'm just welcoming people into the chat. I didn't think we had enough time to do another Hangman, and then turns out we actually did have enough time to do another Hangman, but now I feel like I've stalled too much. You know what? I think I got to go back to watching where you can actually see the okay, we're back on SmackDown. I could probably watch SmackDown on Netflix, right? If I changed my location, like the way I do for NXT. I don't mind watching SmackDown on DirecTV. I just hate that I don't know how much time I have left until we return back from commercials.
Here in San Diego,
I'm going to be in Las Vegas next week, actually. I'll look and see if there's any WrestleMania promotion already there.
They have been loving the action here.
Peter says it's lunchtime in Australia and I'm watching on my TV and typing from the iPad. Oh my gosh, it's already lunchtime in Australia for you? Wow. It's over here at 6 o'clock in Los Angeles. 6:22 p.m. in LA. And it is currently a lovely 55 degrees. So it's a little chilly. A little chilly.
Wrestling promotion in the industry, and there's a good chance that the Motor
All right, it's tag team time.
Tag team gold there, including 3 times in.
Yeah, Roxy says Netflix UK has the time dads. Yeah, that's how I know, because that's how I watch NXT, and I like it because I'm like, oh, I got 3 minutes left. Cool. John Taylor says laughs in Montana weather. Oh, I can imagine that it's probably freezing right now in Montana. Dawn says it's going to be in the low teens where she's at next week. Oh no! Like, this is pretty cold for us here. 55 is considered a chilly day. In fact, it was on the news yesterday or today. It was like, oh yeah, they said today was supposed to be really, really cold. So this is cold for us. Definitely cold. Plus, it also just feels a little chillier when you're inside the house too. Trevor Al says, how are things going out there? Safe and able to breathe outside? Okay, for the most part, I went to brunch yesterday, and oh man, my nose was just like not having it still. I don't know if it was like allergies or if it was from the air, from the fires. I don't know, but it's messed me up. So even today, I was kind of feeling it. But yesterday, I was just like not. The air was just not great, but no, it's definitely gotten so much better though. That's for sure. It's not, nowhere near as bad as it was before. And obviously now we're still, they're still trying to finish and take care of everything, as well as, dealing with the aftermath of it all.
It was just a common sense decision.
All right, let's see what we get out of this tag team match.
And it's giving us some.
Jay Moscow says it's also 55 in Dallas. Shakeen says we need more rain, Denise. Oh, we need rain. They had said that supposedly it was going to rain, I think, this weekend or next weekend. Definitely didn't come this weekend, though, that's for sure. Maybe next, I don't know.
What we saw with Kevin Owens and Rey Mysterio, that those two will be meeting up later tonight.
Yeah, cannot wait for that one. A hot start tonight here in
Big Dave says that's the Northeast weather for you. I'm here for it.
Throughout the evening thus far.
Yeah, I would say like here it's pretty much always the same. Some days a little colder, some days a little hotter, but nothing too drastic. Nothing too drastic.
Legado del Fantasma has deepest bag of tricks on SmackDown, thanks to the leadership of the Emperor of Lucha Libre, Santos Escobar, who gave these two.
Man, they are so oiled up. Those Garzas, they are shiny. Especially Umberto. He is so shiny. So beautiful.
Right into the cover. You can hear Angel demanding respect from this sellout crowd here.
We have Big Diesel who says, how's them drone shots looking right now? I haven't seen many drone shots. I think they primarily do them for Raw.
Here on SmackDown,
It doesn't seem very like they're doing them for
against the Motor
SmackDown.
City Machine Guns.
Some of the best tag team action.
Spending says he's glistening. Bro, for real. He is glistening.
They get to work here.
Yeah, Don says it's so smoky in there. Big time.
We've seen this before.
Big time.
Bang to the kiss
You can't even see the people anymore. It looks like it just looks like a cloud of a fog just went through the entire building.
It's the
Trevor Al says he's so shiny.
It's almost
Yeah,
impossible
for real.
to match this. Take another look at the facial there from Motor City Machine Guns, and all the aggression and good intent from Los Garza has gone down the toilet in a hurry.
Maybe he's born with it. Maybe it's Maybelline.
5-1 record in WWE since their arrival. Of course, the lone loss that came to DIY back in early December on SmackDown.
Oh, wow. I like that Angel
Great
just
definition there from Los Garza. Grown up together, they've been
kicked him in
together
the
for years.
face while he was
and
like
aiming to climb to the top of the mountain here on
catapulting him.
SmackDown. Oh,
Ooh, double! They gave Chris Sabin a knee to the back, a knee to the front. Ouch! All right, we're going to a commercial break. Let's return to our Hangman game. All right, make these commercials go by way faster. All right, let me pull it up. Oh, wait, hold on. I almost gave you guys the answer. All right. Okay, let's see if you guys can guess this one. All right, I'll wait for some letters here. All right, Sarah kicks us off with an E, so we'll start there. Good job. We got 2 E's. Chris Holsinger with an S. All right, we got some S's. Dawn with a Y. Taylor with a T. Lewis with an A. Spen with an L. Oh, no L, Spen. Peter with a P. Where's the P? Where's the P? Oh, there it is. Okay. Raphael with an R. Big G with an O. Let's see. Oh, Brandon got it. Oh, shit. How'd you get that? How did you get that? Yes. As you guys know from the classic New Day segment where they turned on Big E, it's you broke your neck. So what? Classic now, because that shit was that had everybody with their jaws dropping on the floor when he said that. Literally everyone's jaw dropped. Good job, Brandon. All right, let me do another one. I'm pretty sure we've got time. Let me put it in here. Oh, this one's funny. Okay. All right, good luck with this one. All right, hold on. Let me put it on the screen. All right, there it is. Let's throw some letters my direction. All right, we got Chris and Maxwell here with the B, so I guess I'll start with the B. We got an S from Dawn. Okay. Let's see, Christopher Markham with a T. All right, Big G with an L. All right, McDiesel with a I. All right, LeVay Carter with a D. Okay, Armand with an R. Chris Robinson with an E. Oh, no E. Andrea Price with an R. Oh, wait, we already have R. Louise Johnson with a W. Let's see. We already got B out there. Let's see what else. Throw me some letters that we don't have, people. Let's see. Okay, Armand says S. No, we already put S out there. Okay, Chris Robinson with an O. Yes. Don got it. Don got it. All right. The answer we were looking for is Braun Strowman and Nicholas. Yes. Tag team champions, Braun Strowman and Nicholas. Super freaking random. All right, let me put back SmackDown. Hold on.
Kevin Owens
All right,
and
we're
Rey
back.
Mysterio and our WWE Women's Championship, Tiffany Stratton and Bayley.
Good stuff, God. Braun Strowman and Nicholas. I will never forget that. What a random
Chris Sabin, take another
idea that they had.
The execution has been superb as Berto and Angel Los Garza's.
All right. We also got a couple of super chats here. This is from John Taylor, who says, I've been boarding my cousin's horses from LA, but the temperature is dropping here so much below zero that I will have to take them out to Washington for a few weeks. Dude, what is like the temperature where they're like allowed to be at? Like what's too low for them? Soundwave 80, good to see you here, Soundwave 80. Says, remember when King Combat Teams Linda McMahon off the top of the stage on Raw? I thought that was kind of brutal. I feel like I was there for that. I feel like I was there when that happened. Because I remember the Kane and Linda. I remember Kane and Linda McMahon. Something happening at the show that I was at. I'm pretty sure I was at that show where he like threw her off the stage
as well.
I'm pretty kind of positive. Soundwave babies, thank you so much for hopping in here on a Friday. Thank you. It's great, man.
Was interrupted in part.
I'm pretty sure I was there.
How sweet would it be
Pretty
to
sure.
walk away here?
Thank you so much, Lewis. He says, don't forget to hit that thumbs up, everybody. Please do, everybody. Soundwave says he meant Tombstone. I'm not coming by. What is this? Like, what are we saying? All right, Tombstone. Yeah, no, I feel like I was definitely there for that.
Completely shredded by the Motor City Machine Gun.
It was absolutely pretzeled in that corner as they came in.
These innovators of the cruiserweight style, master technicians.
We're back on SmackDown, by the way. We're watching Los Garzas versus Motor City Machine Guns.
And there's an example.
Mike Hunter says, if you have not done so, hit the subscribe button. Don't be a slapnut. Exactly. Hit that subscribe button, please. I'm still on the road to 200K, and I'm like 37 and 3,750 something away from hitting that goal, and there's only 15 days left. So I got a mean task in front of me. Big task in front of me.
Referee Jessica Carr focusing very closely on the legal man, Berto. If he taps this one.
John Taylor says, I have heated stables, but the horses are acclimated to SoCal. My friend Matt has climate-controlled stables out in the Seattle area, better equipped. Oh, man. That's just such a, oh my God, I can't even imagine how much work that is, though, to have to do that. Hopefully the heated stables are enough, but yeah, that's going to be hard, especially when they're used to being in a totally different temperature. How many horses is it, John? Are we talking like 2 or more? David Capelin says, I love your show. What is your ultimate goal for your show or your career? What would you want to work for a company like? Would you want to work for a company like WWE, etc.? Yeah, thank you so much, David, for asking. My ultimate goal is to hit 1 million subscribers on YouTube. And I would hope by then that I am a millionaire. Like, I would hope by then for that to happen, but I don't know. I've seen it happen for a lot of YouTubers. I would hope that that would be the horizon for me. And I would really just love to continue growing the podcast, you know, have it become one of the top podcasts out there in this space. I would love for that to happen. And just try to get as many cool opportunities as possible. You know, a lot of things have happened that I didn't think were possible, and then they happened. So you just never know. Like, sometimes it feels like nothing new is going to happen and everything sucks. And then out of nowhere, something great will happen. And all you have to do is just keep at it, right? Like, keep working and hoping that something great just continues to occur. But yeah, I really do want to grow this YouTube channel into something huge. And I really want it to become like one of the top channels in this space. And yeah, I think that's sort of like my goal. And then I want to meet Taylor Swift. I'm like, that's also my dream. I gotta make sure to throw that in there. I really gotta throw that in there. Seriously. And then John says he has the 2 horses. Okay, aw, that's great, John. I hope that I'll get the stuff worked out. Chris Sabin just did a dive onto both Garzas. And David, thank you so much for the super chat and for asking. Oh, we got Soundwave 80 that says, have you ever played WWF No Mercy on Nintendo 64? No, I'm not real big on video games. The only games that I've played are like Raw versus SmackDown, excuse me. I had a season that I was playing for a while, and then my season got deleted. I don't know what happened. I think somebody else was playing with my game, so they deleted my season to start their own season. And so once my season was deleted, I gave up. I was like, I'm never playing these games ever again, because I felt like I put so much time and effort into my season for it to get deleted, and I was so upset about it. The Motor City Machine Guns, by the way, just picked up the win on Los Garzas. So I feel like the second my season got deleted, I gave up. I gave up, guys. I really did. But thank you so much for asking, Soundwave 80. Dan Lutzka, good to see you, Dan. How are you? He says, I'm in a bad funk, but this is making me feel better. Dude, I'm so glad to hear that this is making you feel better. Not that you're in a bad funk, obviously. Sometimes it just happens. We just get the blues, guys. We get the blues. I get the blues all the time, like legit. And I feel like every time you're around people, though, other people's energies like really make you feel so much better. So whenever like I'm down or sad, I try to talk with people so that I can get in a little bit of a.
Can't you see I'm taping my wrists, Nick? I can see that.
Dan, thank you so much for the super chat. And yeah, I hope you're having fun here, hanging out, watching SmackDown, playing some Hangman, all of that. Thank you, Dan. Oh, this is the one that KO has to sign before Cody.
Cody didn't even sign this.
He won't sign it until you sign it.
Nobody wants to sign first.
I'm not signing it until Cody signs it. And you know what? I don't trust you. I need to read this first. I'm not doing that right now.
Oh, so they're going to do a contract signing then. Either tonight or... Probably not tonight, because KO already has the match with Rey coming up. Maybe next week.
That went well.
Sign it at the exact same time.
Still to come tonight, the Hall of Famer in front of these hometown fans. KO continues obsessing on Cody Rhodes, the upcoming ladder match.
Therese Johnson says, I played SmackDown. Here comes the King to WWE 2K23. I've played every WWE video game since 2003. Nice. Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
A couple weeks ago was tippy time for the cash-in. Now the danger zone for Stratton. Bayley tries to get her prize possession.
I'm really looking forward to Tiffany Stratton versus Bayley. 2 good matches still to come, and we've still got an hour and 22 minutes.
We're ready for a heated battle that boiled up in the locker room, and now we'll head to the ring.
Oh, I didn't realize they were doing this match. Oh, okay, cool.
The following contest is set for one fall. Introducing first, being accompanied by the Women's United States.
Yeah, Chelsea Green's hair looks so different.
Green. From Ayrshire, Scotland, Piper Niven.
Cody tell us, what about Fight Forever? Oh, I've never played Fight Forever. I have not played Fight Forever.
To neutralize any and all threats to Miss United States herself, Chelsea Green. And it has to be said, when you have that shiny championship,
let's see how B-Fab does. This will be fun to see her. All right. In the meantime, we are going to a commercial break. So let me pop in the Hangman. All right. While we wait for this commercial, let me see. Really? I literally had this ready to go and it just deleted everything. Okay. No. What happened? This isn't working anymore. Hold on. What the hell? Hold on. Don't tell me I ran out of oh, there you go. I was about to say, why isn't this letting me play anymore? All right. We're good. Oh, hey, her Ohio. Thank you so much for coming in here. He says, Denise, I learned about you at Busted Open and I immediately thought you had the unique ability to hype up and make people want to watch even the crappiest matches. Ohio, thank you so much for coming to the YouTube channel. That means a whole lot to me. I always get happy when people that discover me on Busted Open come check out my channel. That's always like to me like one of the best compliments if people go out of their way to look for your channel. That's so nice. Thank you for hopping on, man. Thank you. We got Big G and Ebony that started us off with an E, so I'll start there. Okay, we do have an E. Don gives us an F. Cool. Raphael says T. All right. Johnny says L. We already did S. Andrea says R. Oh, no R. Johnny T says P. All right. No P. No. Wait, somebody guessed it already. Joseph Boza and Don and Larice with Mellow Don't Miss. How the hell did you get that so fast? I barely had like enough letters on here. Mellow Don't Miss. People are quick, man. Yes, Mellow Don't Miss. That is the answer we were looking for here. And a bunch of people got it. All right, let me do another one while we wait for the commercial. Oh, shit. Wait, you guys can't see that. Remove. All right, here's the next one. All right, figure this one out. Let's get some letters in here. All right, Chris Holsinger kicks us off with an L. No L. Don with a G. McDiesel with a T. Big G with an I. Okay. Wilbur with an H. Okay. Taylor with a C. No C. Rally Cap with an E. Yes, an E. Chris Holsinger with a V. No V. Ebony with a T. Nope, we already have a T. Therese here with an F. Yes, there's an S. Okay. Don with an S. Okay. Linnea with an E. Oh, where do we got E? Someone said D. Johnny D with a T. D, excuse me. Michael with an N. Okay. Let's see. We got Sven with a J. No J. But no need to because Brandon Rosen guessed it. Yes, guys, the answer we were looking for is I prayed for this and it happened. Drew McIntyre's popular promo from last year with CM Punk. Brandon got that. Trevor got that. Dawn, Rally Cap, her Ohio. Big G, her Ohio. Jay Moscow, Zay Cruz, Larice Johnson. Good job, everyone. Let me put SmackDown back on. Eesh. No. Ah. All right.
Green, who you see by her side.
Cool.
Her own success.
We're back on the show. I only got one more after this, and then I'm going to have to come up with a different game.
And here's B-Fab. Her first match on SmackDown since she competed in the Women's U.S. Championship Tournament.
And her opponent from Canton, Ohio.
All right, let's see how B-Fab does.
And you're right, Joe. B-Fab has spent a
Also, we got
from the sidelines over the past
John Taylor, who says, to put the horse thing in context, various members of my family are horse trainers, including in LA and here in Montana for TV movies and rich people like Luke. It's common for me to help with transport. Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. And I was wondering, I didn't know if you guys just had horses like just for fun or if it was, you know, anything more than that. That's incredible though. So you got famous Hollywood fancy happy horses with you. You got famous horses with you, John. That's incredible. John, thank you for the super chat and wishing you and your horses and your family obviously the very best, and hopefully they can get back. You know, I know it's going to be a long time, but hopefully they can get back to their home in LA pretty soon.
There was a lot that she was able to take.
John, thank you.
A lot of time with her ringside during the day today, and she discussed that in depth.
Well, that was smart already from B-Fab, who knew exactly what kind of trap United
John
States
says, but I do have a
champ
truck,
Chelsea
a
Green was
trailer,
trying to set
and
there.
land.
And it's simply
the full three. The full three.
Power Piper Niven, maybe.
All right, let's see. Piper and B-Fab. Wow, is it just me or did B-Fab get taller?
Back on top.
She looks taller than I remember her being.
Is a born fighter. Grew up fighting on the streets of Medellin, Colombia, and has managed to drop Piper Niven in the early goings of this one. B-Fab training in the dungeon training school, and Natalia and Tyson Kidd.
Oh, what a slam.
I don't care what they teach.
Yes, we saw that, Chelsea. She is so annoying. I mean, honest to God, just trying to do our jobs.
Give some respect for the Women's United States.
She's not giving us respect and giving us the
For the last 1 hour and 45 minutes, I have been incredibly thirsty because usually I keep my water over here. And this whole time, I thought I had no water. I didn't realize that my water was over here. For an hour and 45 minutes, I was thinking, damn, I need to go to the kitchen and get water. And the whole time, it was right next to me. Wow. That is so
the way of the
depressing.
service member Piper Niven at all. How impressive has B-Fab been here? Nobody treats Piper Niven like this.
Just as she said she would be. She says it's about being ready and being dangerous, and she feels she has put the work in for this moment.
Oh, damn. She's giving a little attitude to Chelsea Green.
Says B-Fab, and listening intently was...
Oh, she got some weight.
No, she took Chelsea down with her high heels and everything. Oh, senton on her back.
Right on that lower back of
Ouch.
B-Fab.
Ouch. That was brutal.
Just as B-Fab
I think B-Fab should have probably, they should have had B-Fab sell for that a little bit longer, though, because that was such a brutal spot. And she got right back up like nothing. I think they should have had her sell just a little bit longer there.
And the win.
Oh, match is over.
Piper Niven.
Here is your
Not bad.
Piper Niven.
That was probably like my major criticism of that was only that. That was such a killer spot.
This is the stuff that drives me crazy with these two, Wade.
Well, this is a warning to the entire locker room. We saw it last week. If you meddle in the
Oh, yeah.
Well, talking of last week,
there's Michin.
Michin, who was the victim of that beatdown last week. And guess what? Armed with a kendo stick out here for a little revenge. And
oh my God, Michin is totally reminding me of Lita right now with the pants. Those are the Hardy Boys Lita pants. She looks like she's from Team Extreme.
Just cleaning things up. Good for her. Been some brutal battles for that U.S. championship with Michin and Chelsea Green.
B-Fab owes a big debt of gratitude to Michin. There, two women perhaps on a collision course with Chelsea Green and Piper Niven down the road. This one is not going to end here, I promise you that much.
We'll probably get a tag team match next week or something.
Still to come, Rey Mysterio is making his way to the ring, and you can already hear
Dr. Daniel says, I want to see Piper with the title. Yeah, me too, honestly. I would very much like to see Piper with the U.S. title. I think at some point, at some point she's going to have to turn on Chelsea. She's going to be like, one day she's going to be fed up.
Hall of Famer Bob Uecker passed away this week at age 90. And there are moments in WWE that are forever woven into the fabric of American culture, and Bob Uecker was involved with a couple of those. The man known as Mr. Baseball through his incredible sports broadcasting career, the guest ring announcer for WrestleMania 3, Hogan and Andre, that epic encounter, and also was on the receiving end of Andre's grip in WrestleMania 4. And on behalf of everyone here at SmackDown and the entire WWE family, we extend our condolences to Bob Uecker's family, friends, and fans.
How sad. Wow, 1934. Wow. Wow. We're back on a commercial break here. All right, we got, let me see, where am I? Yeah, John says one of his favorites. Always sad to see people go. Always sad. Let me see, where am I at here? We got one more here for the Hangman. But before I get to that, we got John Taylor. Oh, I already read this. John Taylor says, most famous horses I've ever boarded were for the Yellowstone TV show. My 15 minutes of fame vicariously through them. You know, a lot of my Uber driver in Dallas, Texas was telling me that I should watch Yellowstone. I've never seen it, but he was like really putting over the show, like at how great it was. So I'm starting to think Yellowstone is amazing. And now that I know the horses were in it, forget it. I now have to watch Yellowstone. All right, let's see what we got here. We are down to our last Hangman, everyone. So I might as well roll with it. Here we go. Let me put the last Hangman. Hold on. And let's get this out of the way. All righty, here we go. Let's throw some letters. See what we get here. All right. Maxwell starts us off with a C. Okay, good. We do got a C. Wilbur with an H. We do not have an H. Leo with an I. We do have an I. Good, good. Let's see any other letters. Sven with an F. No F. Raphael with an A. Chris with a J. No J. Her Ohio says E. No E. Lewis with an N. Okay, we do got an N. Let's see. Narrative figures. Oh, we already got N. Let's see. Austin with an A. We already got A. Someone guessed it, actually. We're good. Someone guessed it. Rally Cap guessed it. The answer we were looking for is a storm. Let's see. Storm is coming. Good job, Rally Cap. Rally Cap got that. And we got Darkwing 19 also had that. And Ryan Adams, Big G, Jay Moscow, Larice Johnson, and Raphael Smith. Y'all are so good at this. Seriously. All right, let me stop the screen and get back to SmackDown, which will be starting soon. Okay. Well, it looks like I'm out of Hangman here. Not bad. I was able to make it last about 2 hours for a commercial break. So I'm feeling pretty good. That's good. I always worry when I run out of things for people to do, but I'm going to do the suggestion that we got earlier about the theme song lyrics. So I'll probably start getting that going right now. But I'm going to work on that for the next commercial. So I'll get that done in a second. But everybody's really good at theme songs. So I think we'll have a good amount here. But we're back on SmackDown. All right.
When Dude Perfect revealed
Water Tank says, Denise, you need to make these games harder. I need blue chew. Dude, when I make my Kahoot games hard, everybody's like, no, this is too hard. This is too hard. And then when it's too easy, they're too easy.
Undisputed WWE champion Cody Rhodes. We're going to put Cody to work right away. The Dude Perfect headquarters is in Frisco, Texas, and it's just a short drive away from where Raw on Netflix will be Monday in Dallas when Seth Rollins goes up against Drew McIntyre and the New Day is back in action.
American Airlines in Dallas.
In Dallas Monday, of course, Raw on Netflix.
I like Dallas. I really like Dallas. Dallas is nice.
Still some tickets available.
It's very small, but it's nice.
Dallas. Seth Rollins, Drew McIntyre, a WrestleMania rematch on Monday Night Raw on Netflix. Pat McAfee, Michael Cole. Wait, you're going to be there in Dallas, I believe, right?
Yeah,
it should be awesome
wait
action.
For that. What a night it is going to be in Dallas, Texas. They do it big.
Nia Jax retains the championship.
All right.
Now Tiffany Stratton say, Nia, go get yourself Bianca Belair.
Oh, it's finally time for the Tiffany Stratton versus Bayley match. Okay, hold on, guys. I'm trying to find songs in the meantime. Oh, this is the one that I think I came out in. I posted my reaction to my reaction on social media the other day, too. Jay Moscow says, thank you, Denise, for the Dallas comment. No, I had a great time, man. I've gone to Dallas now, like, at least maybe 3 or 4 times now. And all the times I've honestly can say I've had a good time in Dallas. Like I said, I'm very up there. I was Like I said, a very small town, but it's very nice. Very small city, I should say. But it is nice though. All right, let's see. I don't even know any of these songs. I'm like, which songs are these?
It's Tiffany time! Tiffany Stratton goes from Miss Money in the Bank to the WWE Women's Champion.
You know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna go in order. That's what I'm gonna do. All right.
Well, Tiffany,
We'll
we
do that
just
in
saw
the
the
next
footage.
commercial.
You making history 2 weeks ago.
No. Not history. Tiffstory.
Tiffstory?
Well, you made Tiffstory by.
Oh, she looks
cashing in
good
on
with the
Bangkok,
crimson
becoming the
red
WWE Women's
lipstick.
Champion, but tonight it gets real.
It's
because you defend that
totally. I
title for
don't
the
think I've
first
ever
time
seen
against
her in
Bayley, who
crimson red
earlier today
lipstick
told
like
me
that.
She's extremely.
I really like the
win
darker
the Women's Championship.
gothic
What are your final
makeup
comments?
that she did today.
Yeah, I mean, I actually heard Bayley, and she's right. She had a ton of big moments last year. I mean, she's had a career of big moments, but guess what? So have I. I've been on SmackDown for less than a year, and I became the youngest Miss Money in the Bank, and now I'm the WWE Women's Champion. And unlike her,
Not
I don't
lying.
need to recreate those moments because right now, I am those moments. So I'm so sorry, Bayley. You're gonna have to sit back and watch that little dream die because right now, it's Tiffy time. Toodles.
You brought up some good points. Youngest Money in the Bank champion. Now she's the WWE Women's Champion. Like, yes, Bayley has had, 7-time champion, Royal Rumble winner, Money in the Bank winner, but Tiffany Stratton won WWE Women's Championship in first year of main roster. Youngest Money in the Bank winner, 2016 U.S. National Gymnastics team. Talk about some pretty good accomplishments on both of their sides.
Toppled her on September 6th here on SmackDown. WWE Women's Championship coming up.
Let's see what we got here. We got John here who says we need Reg on a WWE watch along and make him do a huge Reg reaction to get on TV. We'll plan it. We'll all coordinate it. Like, all right, Reg, just do a bunch of reactions. That would be hilarious. If Reg got on, that would be so funny.
For this crowd.
He'd probably be so embarrassed. Ryan Adams says, just make all themes Deuce and Domino related. Oh, I love Deuce and Domino's theme song. Ooh, I'm all about cool. I love that song. All right. I'm like butchering the song, but it's a good one. Ryan, thank you for the super chat, man.
When the WWE Universe is raving about another sensational luchador, hint, it's this sold-out arena showering the Hall of Fame.
John Taylor, yo, that's crazy, Reg. I could so see him being like, yo, that's crazy.
Indeed, decked out in Padre gear. Back home.
Chris Solsinger says, can we make it another hour? We've got no choice. Well, at least I've got no choice. Everybody here could go hang out and like do anything else and chill. I've got no choice but to be here for the next hour. But it's cool. It goes by fast. Especially we still got 2 big matches. This one, Rey and KO, and then Tiffany and Bayley. We got 2 good matches coming up to keep us excited about the last third hour.
5+ years at the top. And still capable of
that little kid, how cute! Okay, did you guys see the little kid that got the handshake from Rey Mysterio the second that happened? He went to go tell his mom. He was like, Mom! That was very, very cute. Oh, there's Victoria. 2-time WWE Women's Champion, Victoria.
Women's top, one of my personal favorites, and an absolute trailblazer.
That guy just chose to walk behind Victoria the second she was on camera.
Victoria, you picked a great night.
10,846. A complete sellout at the Pachanga Arena, formerly the old San Diego Sports Arena, and they are loving on Rey Mysterio. He started the night by announcing that he will be in Royal Rumble. We're just 2 weeks away from the Rumble in Indy. Drew McIntyre, Punk, Roman, Seth, John Cena, and add the name Rey Mysterio to this ultimate loaded Royal Rumble.
Literally every entrant thus far is either a Hall of Famer or soon to be a Hall of Famer. It is the most stacked Rumble I've really ever heard of thus far. And it's going to keep on getting
Carlton Lineback says, hey, Victoria, I missed her. Can she still go? She got to come back. I don't know if she, like, what's her deal, like, in terms of, like, whether or not she's been, like, keeping active at all. I truly don't know. I haven't seen her. Like, I think she's been doing, like, appearances, but, like, signing appearances, maybe, like, that type of stuff. But I don't think she's doing any more wrestling stuff that I know of.
And his opponent from Maryville, Quebec.
So wild. How is this the first ever one-on-one match between Kevin Owens and Rey Mysterio? What? Like, how?
Mentioning the Rumble.
First ever one-on-one match with KO and Rey.
When it comes to KO, we're 2 weeks away from being
How? Like, that's so...
The ladder match for the undisputed.
I would have thought that they would have at some point had a one-on-one match together.
Championship. KO strutting around with this Winged Eagle Championship.
Hey, John Pitts, thank you so much for hopping in. Thank you for the nice comment, too.
KO tried his best to destroy.
Carlton says he's also seen her at signing. She still looks in great shape, but hasn't seen her wrestle. Yeah, no, I haven't seen her wrestle in years and years.
Not all clean.
I'm excited for this match with KO and Rey.
Created equally, and I question just how clean that bill of health is for Cody. But it remains the championship will be on the line in that ladder match in a little over 2 weeks' time.
That was great earlier tonight to get that access we had backstage with SmackDown General Manager Nick Aldis as Cody Rhodes, the Universal Champion, was able to meet with our physicians here.
All right, let's see what we get out of this. First time match here, so let's go.
Medically clear. Now, however,
with two top WWE wrestlers, legends in their own right.
Actions that took place on Saturday night's main event back in December.
For Ohio says so many possibilities for how these interactions will play out over the next 3 months. Jacob Fatu versus anyone in the sweet as hell. Yeah, I agree for sure.
2 weeks from this weekend at Royal Rumble.
Smart move once again by GM Nick Aldis. As far as I'm aware, neither man has yet signed the addendum. But we will get to that, I am sure.
Oh my gosh, Big G, yes, I agree. He says, I liked it when Victoria used tattoo for her theme. All the things she said, running through my head. All the things she said. Oh my God, I love that song. Shit, hold on. I got to make sure I added to. I don't know if I have it on my Spotify playlist already, but I have to add it to my playlist. It wasn't on my playlist. Oh, I love this song. Sorry. Okay. I just had to make sure to add it before I forget. If you guys don't know the song, look it up. It's Tattoo, All the Things She Said. And it's such a good song. It's such a good song.
KO with that kick to the gut.
All right. Anyways, back to Rey and KO.
KO
Great. The song's stuck in my head now.
Winged Eagle Championship around as much as he claims to be the champ. 2 weeks
Stuck in my head.
The record books.
Rox Townsend says she last wrestled in 2019, right before COVID. Got it.
At the Royal Rumble in a little over 2 weeks' time.
Just getting that shoulder block and sending Rey right out into the floor.
I didn't know Poppy did a cover of it. Is the cover good, Jay Grouse? I don't know many songs of Poppy, so I'm not really in tune with what she's been doing. I only know her from NXT, her NXT appearances.
Feeling out process between these two vets, and Rey Mysterio needs to start tapping in to the energy and adrenaline in this hometown arena. If he's got any
I just realized that KO is wearing the Rey Mysterio Hall of Fame t-shirt. Kevin Owens really has a t-shirt for like everybody he wrestled against. Like a shirt to get under their skin.
And then Rey had to remind him, Kevin.
Oh, he's getting
you're
Coletto
not the
chance.
champion. And then we got the snapping point. He always gets enraged when it's brought up for what happened against Cody
Christopher
Rhodes.
Markham says, haven't heard that song in forever, it seems. Dude, I have not heard that song in forever.
Times in this industry, especially of the veterans and the greats.
Here's Rey.
like Rey Mysterio and indeed Dusty Rhodes, Cody Rhodes' father.
Soundwave 80, thank you so much for the super chat. Says, hey, sweet Denise, have you ever heard of House of Glory? Yes. I have not really watched though, to be honest, but I have heard of it a whole lot. But I have not been able to watch though. At all. But thank you so much for asking though.
From Mysterio. Oh, going for it again, but KO able to counter and slam him down.
Once again, that power differential is telling in the early goings of this one.
John Taylor says KO should wear a DWO shirt against Jacob Fatu. That would be hilarious. I would have to write KO a thank you letter for that.
Slamming into the corner.
Really targeting that midsection of Rey Mysterio.
I love the loud Gletto chants.
Slow.
I love how commentary's not even acknowledging it. They're not acknowledging whatsoever what's being chanted. They're just quiet. Like, no, we don't hear nothing. Any other chant, they would have been like, oh, the crowd is really fired up or something. They just decided not to mention any of it, not to acknowledge it.
That leverage, but instead, that knee just driving up.
It was a nice block by KO, who kept his boot on that turnbuckle. Not something you see often, but it speaks volumes for the caliber of competitor and veteran that KO is. Shown a lot of love to Rey Mysterio tonight, but the truth be told, KO is every bit Rey's equal.
Rey pinned up against that barrier.
Crowd's hot for this, of course, because it's Rey. And the fact that it's a first-time match, I think that's what's got people like really intrigued. That's what's got me locked in.
For support. Oh, and he sends him flying
Oh shit!
right to the barrier.
Ryan Rey a little breathing room at a much-needed time after he'd been under the cosh for a couple of minutes here, but now finding that second wind is the Hall of Famer.
Here goes Rey. Sliding right out onto KO.
I always mark when Rey does that.
Big rally here in his home.
It always looks sick.
Don't go anywhere. More to come.
Look at that. Even in slow motion, it looks cool. Like, damn, how do you do that?
Tour outside.
All right, we're on a commercial break, everybody. So in the meantime, while we're hanging out during the commercials, I'm going to go ahead and do some more games with everybody. I'm just going to go like randomly. What is this? Oh, that was the other game I played last time. Okay, hold on. All righty. I'm just going to go through and like pick random ones and let's see what you guys can figure out here. Let's see. All right. I'm just stealing these from this app. So whatever comes out, comes out. All right. Here's the first one. Whose theme song is this? I'm literally just going with whatever I find. So we'll just rock with it. We'll just rock with whatever I get. If anyone can get it, that would be great. Let's see. I'll wait and give people time. I'm just waiting like a creep. I'm just watching the chat, waiting for someone to bring in the answer. In the meantime, I'll start looking for a different one. Okay. No one knows this one. Did I pick like a really obscure one? Maybe I picked like a really obscure one. No one's gotten this one so far. It's not CM Punk and it's not Seth Rollins. It's not Victoria. It is a girl, though. It is a girl. It's a girl that is part of the WWE roster, but we haven't seen this girl in a while. Thank you. Yes, Christopher Markham. The answer is Alexa Bliss. The song is Fight Me. Yes. Okay. Good. Someone got it. All right. Here's the next one. Hold on. I'm going to do the very first like verse. Or no, actually, I'll do this one. Not the first verse. I'll do this. All right, here's the next one. Whose theme song is this? And this one is also from someone currently on the roster, but also haven't seen this person in a while. Oh, someone got it actually. Don the Visionary, Asuka, and so did Jay Mosco. Yes, yes. Asuka, the future. That's the name of the song. All right, let me keep it going. Let me bring in this one. No, that one's too easy. You know what? I'm still going to do it. Even though it's easy, I'm still going to do it. Hold on. All right, whose is this? All right, and we're also back on SmackDown, so let me put the volume back on.
Rey Mysterio.
Not Cody, though. Not Cody.
Battle. Still to come tonight, our WWE Women's Championship match. Tiffany Stratton
Not Cody.
and Bayley. This is what went down during the commercial break. Wait.
Oh, I guess it wasn't that easy.
Kevin Owens at his irritable worst. But throwing out maximum damage to the frame.
Raphael and Jay Mosco got it. It was Becky. It's Becky. Yeah, it was Becky. Good job. All right, let me get out of the game. Okay.
Remember, this match stems from what happened earlier tonight.
Soundwave 80 says, have you ever heard the song He Said, She Said from Naked Eye? He said, she said from Naked Eye.
Goes right into the post when the subject changed to the championship.
Hold on.
Cody Rhodes
He
again. KO snapped. And Rey approached Nick Aldis. He said he disrespected me here in my hometown. So tonight, here they are, 1-on-1 for the first time. Rey up top. And delivers.
I don't even have any songs that I like from Naked Eyes here. Promises maybe, but not that one, no. But I'm gonna make sure to pop them in here to my playlist too. I'm just taking playlist options now. I'm just taking people's suggestions and putting them in my playlist. It's funny.
He's a student of the game, and he knows exactly what Rey's strengths are better than anyone.
Thank you, Soundwaves. I promise more things that you send, I will eventually know something.
It might be KO's first taste.
But instead of a 619 in the 619.
Oh, I didn't play the music, guys. I can't play the music on here. I'll get copyrighted like crazy. They don't mess around when it comes to songs. Like, at all. They do not mess around.
With the DDT. And now the cover.
And that was a sluggish kick out from the prize fighter Kevin Owens, who is sucking on wind and hurting in a big way. However, the same could be said of his opponent here, Rey Mysterio. Both of them
pop-up power bomb, but all of a sudden, the crafty Hall of Famer came up.
So how's everyone liking 3 Hour SmackDown? I did read somewhere that they're planning on like going back down to 2 hours in a couple of months. God, I hope so. 3 hours is just too long for SmackDown.
Take it out of our competitors here.
Agony etched on the face of Kevin Owens, trying his best to get back up on top here with those jabs.
Thank you so much, Lewis. It's so nice of you. Thank you so much. Jay Master says 2 hours is better. Yeah, same.
KO up top.
Then Big says only watched an hour. I don't blame you. Pick and choose what you want to watch.
Hooks the leg, and Rey finds a way to and change.
Well, Eddie Guerrero for you right there.
Taker says, I hate 3 hours SmackDown. It's a lot. It really is. Dr. Daniel says, too long. Jake Brown says, wouldn't mind if they had a deeper roster. Yeah, and they got to keep it moving, you know, like really, really keep it moving. Especially with like when a show like this,
over a week away from Saturday night's
you want to make sure you keep. But the good thing is that in this show in particular that we're talking about, these two matches were really something good to look forward to. But like if we weren't seeing Rey versus KO and Tiffany versus Bayley, I would be like, dude, what are we gonna get on this show?
Big crowd
So, but it's like the middle hour is where we kind of get like a little exhausted, I feel. Like the 2 hours is a little bit longer, you know?
In round 12, they really have thrown everything they've got at one another. Thus far, it has not been enough for either man to pull out a victory here, but you sense we are closing in rapidly on that changing.
But I think they can tell. I think they know too that 3 hours is way too much. I think they know. Not that they wouldn't be like, oh, hey, we're probably going to be moving back to 2 hours again.
How about Rey?
Nice.
For the win. KO kicks out.
We got Sheldon Jackson here who says Kevin taunting Victoria and Ray's daughter during the break was so good. They weren't showing that for me. I'm watching on Stream Direct TV. Are you guys watching someplace different?
And this is exactly
Unless I did picture-in-picture, but I wasn't even getting picture-in-picture. Maybe I wasn't looking at the commercials.
Women's championship match still to come.
Is it in picture-in-picture?
For Tiffy time. Tiffany Stratton putting it on the line against Bayley. But you mentioned the deep rounds here. And in an arena where Muhammad Ali fought 12 rounds with a broken jaw against Ken Norton.
I'll probably watch the Sheldon's watching on the VPN on Netflix. Okay, that makes sense. All right, no wonder, because I'm like, I didn't see that on here. I didn't even see them do picture-in-picture for this match, so yeah, I'm watching on Stream Direct TV. Only because I get annoyed having to turn the VPN on and off from Nord, so I just don't like to do that unless I really have to, and Tuesdays is the day that I really have to. I don't have to do it for SmackDown because I get SmackDown.
First time they've ever gone one-on-one, and they are
Thank you, Sheldon.
a memorable one, aren't
I'll probably wait for it to see it on social media then. Victaro says 3 or more hours is for pay-per-view PLE. Yeah, I agree. I agree with you. 3 hours is a nice pay-per-view length, not a SmackDown. It's so funny though, because whenever I watch 2-hour shows now, oh my God, it feels so easy. 619 from Ray. Like whenever I watch a 2-hour show now, I'm like, oh, that's it. It's over. Wow, that was so fast. Because I'm so used to now sitting down and he dropped Rey. Because I'm so used to doing such long watch-alongs now that anything that is short is just a good time for me.
Power bomb for the win.
Of course they were gonna have Rey win in his hometown. Also, friendly reminder that after this, I will be joined by Robin Lundberg, and Robin and I will be doing a little post show after this. We'll probably keep it brief. That's our new thing now. I'm trying to keep some of our post shows brief, depending on whether or not we have a lot to talk about. Of course, some shows will garner more conversation than others. Zeno Hour says good matches tonight, not too shabby, and we still have Tiffany and Bayley, which is a match that I'm most looking forward to.
Eagle Championship. Will he truly be WWE champ in a little over 2 weeks?
Let it be known, a Winged Eagle Championship that Triple H, Paul Levesque said was for one night.
We got Dan Lutzka here who says Victoria had a restaurant in Chicago. I wanted to go. She was my main crush. I heard it was bad service, so I never went. She had a restaurant? I didn't know she had a restaurant. Yeah, I didn't know that. Oh, you're continuing the attack on Rey. Oh, good. There's Cody. Let's see. They're about to fight, and I'm trying to remember what number of Brawl this is. Cody and KO, I told you, they're going to have a Brawl every week until we get to the Royal Rumble.
Was almost ruined by Kevin Owens.
He was just medically cleared earlier tonight from the damage that illegal move did a month ago.
While Cody Rhodes has completely lost his mind here. Of course, great friends.
Thank you, Dan, for the fun fact.
He came to the defense to aid a Hall of Famer.
Whoa! Oh my God, we're going to need more security out here.
This is brawling right over our announce table, non-stop.
Well, I can't even see what we're seeing at. Like, there's so much happening. I love it. Wade Barrett was like tangled in some cords right now.
Cody Rhodes is being restrained. He was ready to put a package pile driver on the Hall of Famer, Rey Mysterio, and thank goodness Cody came to save the day. But in 2 weeks, they won't need referees and security. They're going to meet up at Royal Rumble in a ladder match, Undisputed versus Winged Eagle.
All right, we're back on a commercial break here. We got a super chat from Alvin White Jr., who's been a member of the DWO now for 7 months, who says, do you think Roxanne interferes tonight? So I had mentioned that on the Tuesday's NXT post show that there was a possibility that she could cost Bayley her match, because on NXT, Bayley confronted Roxanne, kind of tried to put her in her place, you know, try to humble her a little bit. And of course, Roxanne was not having it. Roxanne just like, bam, sucker punches Bayley, and then Bayley just like jumps on her and they start wailing at each other. And that's pretty much how the show ended. And so I do think there's a chance that we could see Roxanne tonight. I do think there is a chance. I think she should. I really, really think she should. And I think it would be like a massively cool moment. But I think it would kind of suck if they didn't. But then at the same time, they might not want to do it, only if they want Tiffany to get like a clean victory over Bayley, especially if it's like her first major title defense. But then again, she's still a heel. She's not a babyface. So I do think they could have a situation where they do have Roxanne coming out. I hope they do. I got my fingers crossed for a Roxanne appearance tonight. But again, I have no idea if they will. All right. In the meantime, though, I'm going to go ahead and get back to the game here. We are trying to guess wrestlers' theme songs based off of the lyrics. So let's continue it. Let me get a new one for you all. This one you guys haven't heard in a while, so I'm not even going to play that one. I won't even remember that one. Oh, this one has no lyrics. I'm like, okay, this one has no lyrics. Hold on. I'm trying to find some. I'm just like clicking around trying to find some. But most of them are instrumental, so they don't really got lyrics. All right, we could do that. No. I don't even think you guys remember this one. I wouldn't remember this one. Okay, let's do a different one. Oh, this one's so easy. I can't do this one. I'm like, this one's too easy. Nope, not that one. Hold on, I'm trying to find some good ones. They're not good. You know what? Let's do this one. Fuck it. This one's in Spanish, though. Why is it in Spanish? Okay, I'm not going to do this one. Okay. I'll eventually pick something. Live television, everybody. Okay, let's do this one then. This one is in Spanish, though, so good luck. All right, whose theme song is this? Let's do this one. All right, I will wait here for some answers. Darkwife19 says we're live, pal. I know, seriously. Let's see. Finally decided to pick one. I was literally just clicking on like every single theme song, being like, all right, this one, not this one. Nope, it's not John Cena. What? John Cena? Big G, you're crazy. What? Not Rey Mysterio, not Eddie. They're like, some of these people I didn't even realize had a theme song. I'm like, this person has a theme song? You know, it's those people that are in groups that never come out to their songs. Nope, it's not Andrade. Oh, Jay Moscow got it. It's Dominic. Good job, Dominic. I mean, good job, Jay. All right. And we're also back on the show. We're also back here.
This is
Raheem's like, I need to brush up on my high school Spanish. Yeah.
I think everybody remembers The Rock asking a certain question.
All right, we're back.
Should
Let's
I
go.
sit at the head of the table? Oh, how things have changed in the span of a year plus.
This is the 8th SmackDown in San Diego.
How about the
First
outrageous
SmackDown
action
since January 29th, 2013?
Of Rey Mysterio
What?
Well, it looked
2013?
like a
You haven't had a
sporting
SmackDown since
handshake post-match after
2013?
what was a classic, but KO being who KO
No
is right now,
way!
went for that package pile driver that caused so much
Sometimes I'm
damage
feeling like, where do
to
they
the
go?
neck of
Like,
Cody Rhodes not so long ago. Cody Rhodes
wow.
right in the
How
wings
have you not
to
gone?
prevent
How have
his
they not
good
done a
friend Rey
SmackDown since
Mysterio receiving the
2013
same treatment.
in San Diego?
Absolute chaos And bedlam at ringside here as security cleared out. Finally, some order was restored a little over 2 weeks ahead of their meeting at the Royal Rumble. I believe we can now go backstage to GM Nick Aldis.
All right, let's see what we get.
I can't have that happen. We can't have somebody go after Rey Mysterio.
I tried very, very hard to be patient with you and Kevin, Cody. But enough is enough. You two are out of control. And you won't even follow simple instructions like signing a contract. So guess
You're doing this for
you left me no choice. Next week, at Saturday night's main event, you and Kevin will relinquish your respective championship belts to be suspended above the ring at the Royal Rumble, and you will sign that amended contract.
Okay, at least he found a way to get them to both sign.
And seeing as Kevin doesn't trust me, and I don't know what you're thinking anymore, I made a call. Someone else is going to moderate that contract signing.
Who?
We're in San Antonio, Texas, so who better to moderate that contract signing than San Antonio's favorite son? Yes, at Saturday night's main event, the contract signing will be moderated by the Hall of Famer, the showstopper, the headliner,
Yes!
the main event.
Yes!
Sure.
Yes! All right, that's great. I was like, who are they going to have moderate this contract signing? I'm like trying to think, like, who would it be? I was not expecting for it to be Shawn Michaels at all. That's great, though. That's really great.
What we can tell you was just announced. This was a brief shining
Jay
moment.
Grells,
Now it's
I was
reality.
prepared to boo because I thought it was Hogan. For real.
This one, a little over 1 week's time at Saturday night's main
Did
event.
Braun
It is
Strowman versus
official.
Jacob
The massive
Fatu.
Braun Strowman is going to go one-on-one against Samoa
Yes.
Joe. Jacob Fatu cannot wait.
I have been waiting for this freaking match to happen. Are you
This
kidding
place,
me?
everybody lost their mind when they were in the ring opposite each other tonight. Now, Friday Night SmackDown. Next week, LA Knight and Tama Tonga.
All right,
We saw
that's
the
me.
action
Finally,
earlier
yes,
tonight.
this is happening.
It's after Tama Tonga.
All right, hold
next
on, I
week.
gotta post this up because I'm very excited about
Another
that.
match next week, SmackDown, Austin, Texas. You would assume new #1 contenders for DIY, the Motor City Machine Guns. Massive victory tonight, despite the
Motor City Machine Guns versus Pretty Deadly next week.
Those two teams are going to go head to head next week, live on Friday Night SmackDown.
Spend Big's Denise and Jacob's corner.
I'm getting
Oh, that's funny. Oh, look at his outfit's actually really nice.
To the Motor City Machine Guns. I mean, admittedly,
The little black lace, the shimmer, and the red leather,
who's beaten
leather, whatever it is.
DIY. I think we're scared of them. We're not
Mr.
scared.
Smarty Pants says,
Anyway,
did
this
Tiffy
isn't even about
lose?
them.
The match hasn't happened yet. It's the main
Come
event from the
along
looks of
here,
it.
English boy. Just happy to be here, right? I hate people like that. You're a joke, and everybody is laughing. You want a shot at these? Become men. I'm done.
Damn, you want a shot of the become men?
Just tough love. He's only saying this because we believe in you guys. Get your act together. You want to make life easier for us so we can make life better for you. Chin up, guys. See you next week. I don't even know how to.
Not Apollo Crews creeping up again.
Tried to tell you guys. You keep letting them string you along, and look where it's gotten you. Absolutely nowhere. Nowhere. Not today. Where you going?
Apollo Crews is
Best
so
of luck to you.
nosy. He's just into everybody's business.
Keep our name out of your mouth.
I'm not gonna be honest. I think Apollo Crews might have deserved that only because he's been all up on everybody's business that was not his.
For our championship match.
How sad. Dr. Santos says Apollo appears just to get beat up. For reals, though. For reals.
Grabs hold again.
All right, here we go. It's time for Bayley versus Tiffany Stratton. This should be fun. I was looking forward to this, so I hope it's good.
Have the fatal four-way among all those top veterans. And then she had a busy week. She wasted no time traveling to both Monday Night Raw, NXT in Orlando.
That fan is like freaking out because Bayley just signed his sign.
Absolute workhorse Bayley is. All three brands represented in a week by this woman. Brawling on two of them already, and I've no doubt tonight's match is going to degenerate into a brawl in no time whatsoever. But this time, of course, gold is on the line.
By the way, George Kittle on X respecting Bayley for her outfit earlier tonight. She has his support, the NFL star, as she heads into this championship match against Tiffany Stratton. We mentioned that she made her trips to Raw and to NXT. And speaking of which, look who's sitting in the front row for this.
There's Roxanne. Hey, here we go. There's an opportunity for her just to run in. We were wondering if she was actually gonna be there, and she is. So she either just watches and has a confrontation with Bayley afterwards, or she actually gets involved in the match. One of the two things can happen.
For gold against Tiffany Stratton.
All right, guys, I got some song lyrics for you guys, so let's do this. Let's have some fun. And I'm just gonna go in order here. So let's just do this. All right, so let's start here. This one I feel like y'all should know. Hold on, copy and paste. Live television, everybody. Okay. Here we go. Whose theme song is this? I'll wait for the answer. Yes, Big G, he got it. Chris Jericho. Yes, that is exactly the answer. Jay Moscow also got it. Daniel also got it. Chris Kane also got it. Larice Johnson, Austin Wright, Julio, and Andrea Price. All right, let's do another one. And let me get the lyrics. Here we go. And whose theme song is this? And in the meantime, guys, while you're here, I hope you're having a good time. I will be here tomorrow again for a Collision watch along. And then I'll be here on Sunday as well for a TNA Genesis watch along. So a lot of watch alongs this weekend, probably the most that I've ever done. And we got the answer. Jay Moscow is Bobby Roode. Yes, that is the answer we were looking for. Carlos V also had it. And so did Big G. All right, good stuff. Let's do this one. Hold on. All right. Whose theme song is this? All right, I'm waiting for the answers. I don't know if I'm doing a watch along for Saturday night's main event because I'm going to be in Las Vegas. So unfortunately, probably not. All right. And if your answer was R-Truth, yes, you are right. Leo got that. Jay Moscow got that. Joseph Boza, Darkwing 19, a Big G, Jervon Gates, Aaron Cave, Don the Visionary, Zune Popular, Daniel, Juan, Larice. Pretty much everybody got that one. All right. Let's keep it going. Let's do... let's do this one. Okay. Whose theme song is this? And we're about to come back to SmackDown, so let's see if we can get this one fast. I don't see anybody with it yet. It's not Randy. I knew everyone was gonna think Randy, but not Randy. The person whose theme song it is does start with an R though. No one's gotten it. I'm gonna have to give you guys the answer if we don't make it by the time we get to SmackDown. It's not a current wrestler. Yes, Daniel got it. It is RVD. One of a kind. Daniel, thank you. You got it. Woo! All right, and we're back on SmackDown. I'll put a pause on this. All right, we're back on SmackDown. Oh, we're getting the Tiffany package. Ooh, she looks great in that little pink slinky outfit. Wait, that's not Tiffany. That's Charlotte. Is it Charlotte or is it Tiffany? What are we looking at? I'm just looking at a blonde with who's rich. I'm like, who's rich? Yeah, it's Charlotte. Oh my gosh, I thought it was Tiffany for a second. No, that's Charlotte. Yes, finally a Charlotte promo. I mean, vignette. Promo, vignette, whatever. Oh, she looks great. She looks so good. Yeah, I thought it was a Tiffany promo for a second. Because I'm like, oh, her match is next. Maybe they want to hype her up, you know, as champion. But no, it was Charlotte. It looks so good. So fancy.
And a huge win last week at Portland on SmackDown for Bayley.
I like how Bayley's just like waving at that fan. They're having eye contact and everything.
To try to grab gold.
Here we go. Let's see what Tiffany's wearing this week. I always love to see what outfit she wears.
And for the first time with Tiffy time, it's an introduction that'll come in a match as a champion here in WWE.
Oh yeah, I love this look. This like gold
in less than a year
look that she has. Very nice.
She has claimed one-on-one victories.
I love that about Tiffany, that I never know what to expect from her gear. Like her gear is always different.
Well, there is a lot of
so nice. She must like put so much effort into her gear.
Money in the bank briefcase, and then of course that cash in is really.
But I love that her gear is always different. She never looks the same. It keeps her exciting.
Is as smart as they come. To many, she is the #1 athlete in all of WWE, including the men's locker room. This is a woman who is a major player here in WWE, and that championship she's raising above her head just looks right on Tiffany Stratton.
For the official introductions, here's Lillian Garcia.
All right, let's do this. Come on.
The following contest is scheduled for
oh, there's a disco ball at the top. I just realized they have a disco ball up at the top. I'm assuming that's for Tiffany's entrance, maybe. I literally never noticed it until right now. Cody Santella's like, that's the best damn gear I've ever seen. It is so pretty. Like, legit, so pretty. I would love to see like her gear closet or wherever she keeps her gear. Oh my god, I would love to see that.
She is the WWE Women's Champion, Tiffany Stratton.
She looks like $1 million freaking bucks.
Well, the center of the universe tonight is well and truly San Diego, California. But in truth, that center of the universe keeps moving to whatever town Tiffany Stratton shows up in.
The WWE Women's Championship. It has been in the hands of Tiffany Stratton for 14
All right.
days. She cashed in that Money in the Bank briefcase against Nia
Let's
Jackson
see.
back on January 3rd. And here we go. Championship on the line.
And listen, Joe, like you, I have all the admiration in the world for Bayley. I think 7-time world champ. I mean, I lost count a long time ago. Clearly, one of the GOATs. But her prep for this matchup has been about as terrible as I have ever seen.
I always say, like, Bayley, she literally is the perfect opponent for so many people because
how does she celebrate?
she just gives people the match of a lifetime all the time.
But it's not your job to do that. You're
She's
a
one of the best.
superstar, and you not only that you brawl with Nia Jackson of all people, then you get on a flight across country over 3 time zones to Orlando. Brawl with someone else.
Oh, hold on. She played a
Roxanne
major role in NXT, and she takes great pride in mentoring and showing leadership.
Yeah, I agree with this, Joseph. He says Bayley is the right opponent to get Tiffany over as WWE Women's Champion. Agreed.
Celebrating one of the pinnacle moments of what has been the Raw debut on Netflix, a loaded show. She wants to sit ringside and celebrate among her hometown fans, where she herself, the seed for her fandom and passion for this great industry, was planted.
What's most important, going back to your hometown, flying over to NXT, which I might add is a weekly show. I never miss an episode. Do it next week.
I like how he's like, I've never missed an episode. There's 2 episodes so far of Raw on Netflix.
Tiffany Stratton's championship.
Of course, the gymnastic prowess and athleticism of Tiffany time on display. And then there's the attempt at the Bayley to belly, but into the corner. By the way, you mentioned NXT next week, saying, oh, she could have done that next week. Next week in Atlanta, NXT is Bianca Belair and Naomi in a championship match against Lash legend Jakara Jackson. That is going to be spectacular.
Oh, the ladies of Metaphor.
Nice. This has been a solid start to this match.
Right now, we have our hands full with what could be a classic between these two.
Bayley sends the champ out onto the floor. Championship action from here in San Diego.
We're going to commercial break. Boo, commercial break. All right, I can tell. We were like, they were already working towards the going to that commercial break. We got Hurt Ohio here who says, how do you join the DWO? Not me, asking for a friend. So if you wanted to join the membership, the way that you do so is when you go on YouTube. Hold on, let me explain really quickly. When you go to YouTube, there is, let me see. So where it says, why did they make it so complicated here? Oh, I can't see that because I'm on my own page. So I have to switch accounts. Okay. Well, let me just explain. So underneath the YouTube video where it says my name, it says subscribe. But then right next to it, it should say join. So you click on the one that says join, and then there's a prompt that basically guides you from there to figure out, it'll explain to you like what you have to do and all of that. Yeah, so it should be right next to the subscribe button. Or I think after you subscribe, it turns into a join button. I'm pretty sure it's right next to it. So I hope that helps. You just have to go and look and kind of like figure it out, because I'm trying to remember exactly where the button is, but I'm pretty sure it's the one right next to the subscribe button. Thank you so much for asking her, Ohio 1. All right, everyone. In the meantime, since we are on a commercial break, I just want to remind you guys, if you're new here, if this is your first time here, please click that subscribe button, everyone. I'm trying to get to 200K, and I am currently at not 200K. In fact, I am, let me see, where am I at? Let me do the math really quickly here. I am 3,683 subscribers away from hitting 200,000K. I'm trying to get there by the end of this month, which is just like a crazy person talk. But if you haven't subscribed, please do hit that subscribe button. It would mean a whole lot to me. And I'm obviously streaming. I've been putting out daily content. Today I put out a video. Doing talking about Penta and a little bit about his history. So if you guys want to get more familiar with Penta, I did like a quick 7-minute video. Yesterday, I did one talking about the TNA and WWE partnership. That one was cool. I did one where I tried to predict both the men's and the women's Royal Rumble entrance. Those ones were so much fun. I loved doing those videos. So you guys can also check that one out. Those ones out. And then, yeah, a bunch of other stuff that's gone up. So if you haven't seen it, just please do. Click that subscribe button and check it out. We got Andrew Panagiotis here who says Bayley needs to win and wearing her Jordan gear. Go Bayley. Oh, okay. Wearing her gear. Go Bayley. I don't think Bayley's gonna win. Bayley is pretty much here just to give a solid, good match to Tiffany Stratton, and so that Tiffany Stratton can have a good start to her reign. So that's pretty much like what her job is today, really. She's going to do her job, man. She's going to deliver because already we're seeing, you know, this is a main event caliber match, and we've been seeing a good start to this match so far. So Bayley's doing her job for sure. But yeah, this is all for Tiffany, Tiffany's exposure, Tiffany's game as a brand new champion. Thank you so much, Andrew.
Because of Tiffany Stratton aiding Nia Jax at SummerSlam. She says, this is personal.
Thank you so much to McDiesel who says hit that subscribe button. That's funny. Thank you, Delayed Grats. He says love that video on Penta. Thank you. I was debating whether or not I should post it because I'm like, oh, I don't really know. I was kind of second guessing myself posting the video, but I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna post it. So I ran with it.
Yeah, that has been a topic of conversation. We showed you the tail of the tape and all the experience.
Thank you, Shaheen. He says we need to get 200K for Denise. Yes. That's why I'm doing that's why I'm doing videos every day, guys. Every day. You never know which video is gonna hit and get you like a surge of subscribers. You just never know. You just gotta keep posting and hope for the best. Thank you, Carlton. Thank you, Mike. And Dick says posted, I'm watching. Oh, it's up already. It is up right now. The Penta video that I did, it's up. It's the video that I posted right before. So if you go to the videos tab, ooh, I almost spoiled upcoming videos. I didn't realize my draft. I have 2 videos that are already done that are about to come out. So like you can't really see anything. It literally just says draft. I haven't even put a title. But the Penta video is up and it's right there at the top. So if you want to check that one out, that is there.
Tiffany Stratton, who is taking control of the matchup against the veteran Bayley.
Yes, I got 2 videos already in the can. They're already edited. They're already uploaded. I just need to schedule them, put a thumbnail, and all the other little additional things that you have to do. So I'm excited about those 2 videos.
Oh, and what a great job of Bayley just to get out of the way.
Yeah, right off Bayley at your peril, but once again, simply a step ahead of
her Ohio, you're so sweet. That's so kind of you. But thank you so much for sending in that super chat, honestly. All super chats, you know, just really help out a whole lot. Bryn Hawkins says, Denise, did you get my super chat? Did I miss your super chat? Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. Bryn Hawkins, he says, do you think Roxanne will debut tonight? So they showed her in the crowd, but I don't think she'll be like making an official debut. They haven't really tossed the camera to her anymore during this match. I was sort of thinking that she could interfere because, you know, her and Bayley are beefing. So I could see a situation where either one, she does interfere since we already know she's at ringside, or 2, maybe she'll just confront Bayley after she loses to Tiffany Stratton. So we'll see what they end up doing there. But yeah, Roxanne is there, but not to make an official debut though. I think her official debut will either, for sure, I'm expecting her to be in the Rumble because she's been in the Rumble before, but I would hope her official debut would happen pretty soon. But, or maybe like after WrestleMania, you know, usually when we start to see people get called up and make appearances and things like that. But I don't know exactly when she'll be making that main roster debut, but it's coming. Like, it's got to be happening this year. It just feels like it's time. It's beta time. Brent, thank you so much for the super chat. I'm so sorry I missed it earlier.
Bayley with that knee. Right to the
Oh, and
midsection.
Alvin White Jr. had the same question. That's probably why I got confused, or I don't know why. Alvin White Jr. also member for 7 months. That's the exact same thing about that. So, yeah, just echo the same sentiment on that. We'll see what happens with Roxanne, but she is there right now. Thank you, Alvin and Bryn. We also got G. Alexander, who says, are we watching SmackDown with ads or without ads? I hope Roxanne interferes. I hope she interferes too. And I watch SmackDown on Stream Direct TV, so I do get ads. I get your regular commercials that I'm watching on Direct TV. I could watch on Netflix with a VPN, but I was too lazy to do all those extra steps. So I just decided to do what I normally do for SmackDown, which is just watch on Direct TV. Which I don't honestly mind, to be honest. I don't mind, because either way I need commercials regardless of whatever it is that's going on. The commercials will be muted. But thank you so much, G. Alexander, for asking and for sending in the super chat. Thank you.
She came crashing in, and you can see the wear and tear on the veteran Bayley. Up and over. She gets her. Oh, and it's Bayley to belly on the outside. Just what she needed. Bayley and Stratton.
Hey, we got Tanisha Hicks here who says, I'm a new subscriber. I've been subscribed for a few weeks. My family and I enjoy your content. Oh my gosh. That's so great to hear that both you and your family enjoy my content. You have no idea how nice that feels for someone to say. So thank you so much, Tanisha. That's so kind. And welcome to the channel. Seriously. Well, you've been subscribed for a while, but still, thank you. Cody Santella says, if I could clone myself so you'd have another subscriber, I would. Just make exactly 3,000 fake accounts. Actually, it's very sad. There's quite a few accounts that do like purchase subscribers. And you can tell, like you can usually tell. But I just don't think that's worth it, because at the end of the day, you want to be proud when you hit a certain goal. I'd rather have a smaller account. And I'd rather have a smaller account and take years to get up to a certain goal than to buy followers or buy views or buy followers, because then it's like you don't really got any pride in that, right? Like all things in life, if you really, really do like work towards them, you just feel a lot more prouder when those moments actually happen, because you're like, damn, I actually did it. But yeah, no, I have been seeing that happen, and it's just like, what can you do? Obviously, that's an option that people can do. They can buy subscribers, but at the end of the day, you can tell. You could definitely tell. So it is what it is. But no, I'm so glad that people have been following here. And Nick Diesel says, been following you since before CM Punk was eating muffins in AEW. It's funny because I think people think that might have been my video that got me the most subscribers. It's actually not. It's my most watched video, but it's not the video that got me the most subscribers. The video that got me the most subscribers, I believe, was a Braun Strowman short video that I posted. I think that video got like brought in 12,000 new subscribers. But a lot of people too, because I do post a lot of wrestling shorts. Some people follow just to watch the shorts. And then some people watch only videos. Some people only watch live streams. Some people only watch videos and not live streams. Some people watch videos and shorts and live streams. And everybody has like a different type of content that they like to consume. And so that's basically my plan, is to do all types of content to appeal to all people, because again, everybody has different content that they like to watch. Like I know me, when I watch on YouTube, I tend to watch everything. Actually, I watch live streams. I tune into people's lives. I watch videos. Probably videos is the number one thing that I do watch. It's videos and then shorts and then lives for me of the content that I consume on YouTube. But yeah, videos for me is number one. Linnea D, thank you so much for the super chat. That's so kind of you. Linnea says, keep up the great work growing your channel. Always proud seeing you at the WWE events and Q&As. This is my first time being here. Love the games. Keep growing. Oh, thank you so much. Yes, I do the games because, by the way, we're back on SmackDown with Bayley and Tiffany
the WWE
I do the
Women's
games because I
Championship.
feel like
Bayley
commercials are so
and Tiffany
boring. You know,
Stratton
nobody
as
wants to
Bayley,
watch
the
commercials.
first-ever women's Grand
And so the
Slam
games kind
champion
of keep
is
the
looking to
stream
add
going, you know,
more
make
gold
things
and
a little bit
reclaim
more
the prize that
more
she
fun,
had
more lively.
last year.
And sometimes I
Cover
feel
with
bad
the
because I run
arm,
out of time to
not
create
enough
games.
at
So I'm
all
like
against the
scrambling, kind of
young
like I was
athletic
here right now in
champion.
the last hour.
Deep
And then
into the
sometimes I
matchup
don't
as
create
Bayley
enough
is
games.
going
Sometimes
for
I have
broke with
enough,
everything in her
and
playbook.
sometimes I don't.
And
And I'm
you
like,
have
oh,
to
I
think
didn't
the
time this out
frustration
right.
building
So
in the
it's just
mind
been a
of the
matter of that. And I
challenger
try to
Bayley
switch it up
as
every week so
Tiffany
that
Stratton
people
just
don't get
keeps on
bored and,
kicking out.
you know, brings a little
Bayley
bit of a
going up
different
top.
element to the stream. So thank you so much for
#1
being here
contenders,
and
fatal
for your
four-way
generosity as
last
well.
week,
Thank you
hitting
so
out with
much.
the Rose Plan for that win. And Tiffany Stratton, of course, just a couple weeks ago came up with the cash-in of her Money in the Bank contract.
Did anybody here get WrestleMania tickets, by the way? I'm not sure how many of you saw, but they are, as they've been promoting here on the show today. Oh, there you go. Beautiful Swanton. They were only selling combo tickets. I think this is it. No. They were selling combo tickets, but now they're going to start selling individual tickets. There's a pre-sale on the 22nd and then a general sale on the 24th. So in case you guys were interested in going and want to save a little bit of money, instead of going 2 nights and only buy tickets for 1 night, that's happening.
Position. Now, you brought up, we are in the deep water of this championship match. You questioned the past week of Bayley traveling around the country, going to Raw, going to NXT. Now, does it cost her as we're in the deep part of this match?
Absolutely. This is Bayley's own mistake. You've got to think she'd have a bit more left in the tank right now had she knocked on what she's done this past
I like
week.
that, how she caught her off
Tiffany,
the cartwheel.
like she was trying to set up that cartwheel Alabama slam. And Bayley sends her onto our announce desk.
No, it doesn't seem like anybody got WrestleMania tickets from what I'm seeing here.
Brand new announce desk.
Spen's like, no, I work for the city, can't afford that. It's crazy up in there, guys. It's crazy, those prices. I really hope that that's not the norm. Oh, here we go. Bayley and Roxanne having a confrontation.
Remember, they were brawling at NXT.
Get it?
Enemies left, right, and center for Bayley, whose focus needs to be on one thing only. Finally back where it belongs.
I really do hope we see Roxanne interfere. I really, really do.
Right now, as she goes up top, you know, time and again, we've seen that flying elbow drop. There it is! There it is! Could she get the gold back?
Oh, milliseconds away, but straight back into another torturous hold is the champ Tiffany Stratton. Cannot even see the ropes right now. The fight.
Saskrider says you can buy a house for whatever they're selling the full week package. Dude, it's wild. Like nosebleeds are $1,000, and that's not including taxes. Taxes are like an additional $800. Ticketmaster is crazy.
Man, oh man, are they extending themselves here at San Diego.
And I don't know in her short career if Tiffany Stratton has ever been dragged this deep into enemy territory before.
I mean, for this to be your first title defense, a primed and ready and seemingly possessed Bayley who said, this is personal. She cut short my title reign by helping Nia Jax at SummerSlam.
Also, friendly reminder that immediately after this, Robin will be joining me for a quick little review show. As for those of you who want to hang out and listen to the live pod, we'll be doing that.
Oh, and the shoulder gets up for Tiffany Stratton.
Tiffany Stratton just will not.
So as soon as Robin gets in here, he usually gets in here pretty fast. We'll get the podcast started.
Great work by Tiffy time. She continues to target that.
Just back and forth. Here we go, Joe. Here it is.
Prettiest moonsault gets interrupted.
Well, Bayley,
not so easy, is it, against a veteran like this?
Bayley had no choice whatsoever to try something. Thankfully for her chances here, it worked. And the tide has swung once again.
She's too close to the ropes.
And the shoulder up.
I mean, we know Tiffany's not losing, but still. I just felt the need to say she's too close to the ropes.
And it is time for her first title defense, and it is coming with quite
Carlos, WWE, we have our largest gate ever audience. Yep, there goes my life saving. I know people are doing payments on that because they have the Klarna. I'm not sure how it's supposed to be pronounced. But with the Klarna, you could make payments. So
pulling out the kind of move she just doesn't hit
In case you really wanted to, you
because
could.
that is how good.
Which is a nice option, but the price should not be that much.
Who was immediately back on top in this one.
Bayley was looking for Rose Plant, but instead, here's Stratton. Bayley able to turn out of it. And look at the power, and look at the strength, and look at the skill. Can she deliver it this time?
Went for that Rose Plant DDT, but denied by
Oh, she's about to slap her. Oh, there she goes. Prettiest moonsault ever. She's about to clean this house. Yep, it's over. I don't think Roxanne's getting involved at all because this is about it. Yeah, this is how it's ending. I wonder if we'll get a, well, I mean, we knew Tiffany was winning. That was a given. But I wonder if we'll still get a Roxanne Bayley confrontation at the end of this.
Wait, Tiffany Stratton feels like she has reached the next.
Yep, Joseph Boza says Bayley did her job. She got Tiffany over. Tiffany looked like $1,000,000. This was a solid main event, guys. A solid match, man. Tiffany looked grounded. She looks good. And Bayley, we of course know, has been wrestling at that level for a long time now. So really no surprise there.
It is indeed Tiffy time.
All right, there you go. SmackDown is over. We did it, another 3 hours in the books. So woo! Let me know here in the chat, how many hours of SmackDown did you watch today? Did you watch pieces here and there? Did you watch all 3 hours? Were you kind of like in and out? First hour, maybe you just watched the third hour. What was your viewing for today? And then also, as soon as Robin gets in here, we'll go ahead and start the actual podcast for the show. Okay, let's see. Taylor watched 2 hours. Jay Rich did all 3 hours. Daniel, all 3. Raphael, all 3. Ebony, all 3. Ebony, all 3. Chris, all 3. Joseph said all 3. Big G, all 3. Damn, we're committed. Miss WWE Girl 2 did all 3. Travis says 0. I'm here in the chat. I love that. That's great. All right, guys. Robin is here. Robin, what up?
What's going on, Denise? How are you?
I'm doing good. I was actually just talking with my chat right now, and look at this. I was asking people, like, did you watch the first hour, only the second hour? Did you watch, bits here and there? Everybody here committed and watched like pretty much like all 3 hours. And even if they just did like 2 hours, like that was a lot,
Yeah, no, it's definitely a lot. Now, I will say the data may be skewed. The audience who is in the SmackDown watch along and the SmackDown post show may be more inclined to watch the entirety of SmackDown than perhaps the non-SmackDown post show audience. But nonetheless, impressive dedication from the fans.
I know, because I was wondering about that. I'm like, how much time are people willing to give? And I feel like if you've already started the show, chances are you'll continue watching the show if you've already started. But there's a good possibility that, you'll just chime in for a little bit here and there. But let's go ahead and do this. Let's do our post show, guys. Let's get to it. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1. What's up, everyone? Welcome to Speak Now Pro Wrestling. It's your girl, Denise Salcedo. It's Friday night, January 17th. And as always, here to chat SmackDown. And of course, my SmackDown co-host. Please welcome Robin Lundberg. Robin, how are you?
I'm doing well. Did we get my theme music going yet? I was waiting for my theme
you were
music.
supposed to work on that.
Oh, I was supposed to work on it, not twerk on it. You don't understand? I get berserk on it,
All right, so if you're new here and you don't know what is going on, Robin surprised us a couple of weeks ago that he can rap. And so he has been promised, you've promised us last week, Robin, that we're going to be getting, you're supposed to make like a little intro for us, and it's supposed to be you rapping.
I didn't know. I told you I couldn't go. I need a beat. We need a beat. Here's what we could do. We could get the audience to submit the beat. Somebody could give us the beat, and then we could figure it out. Because I don't even, do I have the pro? I guess I could figure out how to put the thing together, but eventually we'll get to the other shoe, as I am gonna come through and smash like Jacob Fatu.
See, exactly. There you go, guys. I'm telling you, Robin's gonna come in here and surprise us with a kick-ass intro. But let's go ahead and dive into SmackDown here today. I want to start off with, I want to start off with the main event. Let's start there because we just finished watching it right now. So it's really fresh in my mind. We had Bayley versus Tiffany Stratton, which was the match that they had been announced since last week, since Bayley became, the number one contender to Tiffany Stratton. Dude, I was really looking forward to this match. So I was so thrilled when I saw that it was still the main event for today because I didn't know for sure if it was going to be the main event or not. But it was the main event. Roxanne was watching in the crowd. And since last Friday, on Tuesday's NXT, we had a surprise confrontation between Bayley and Roxanne that led to them basically fighting it out in the ring. And a lot of people thought, including myself, that Roxanne Perez was going to interfere in this matchup, and she didn't. She was there, but she did not interfere. What did you think of the match, and how have you felt about the new uprising that we've been seeing here with Bayley and Roxanne?
Well, look, I mean, I think we've talked about the length of the show a lot, and I am generally more a fan of the 2 than the 3 hours, but there is an advantage in the 3 hours to certain things, and one of those is the time that certain parts of the show can get, including this main event. So not only was it the main event, but it had a lot of time dedicated to it. And then on top of that, you mentioned the Roxanne Perez thing. That's an extended tease. That's something they're going to be, playing out over several weeks. They don't just do it and then hit you with it. Sometimes they will, but a lot of WWE's storytelling is more long-term. We'll get into part of that with the Jacob Fatu Braun Strowman thing. They've kind of brought that along so that it wasn't paid off in the immediate confrontation, and then you care more when it happens at Saturday night's main event. I think the same thing is happening here, obviously with Bayley's involvement. So what you do is you tease that along so you have something to look forward to in the future, while at the same time continuing to elevate Tiffany Stratton. Because that's the most important thing right now, is presenting Tiffany Stratton like a damn bona fide main event badass performer. And they're doing that. And she feels that way. The crowd clearly senses it. And you get the Charlotte Flair return promo the same night that Tiffany Stratton's main eventing on SmackDown. What kind of 5-star banger are we in store for at WrestleMania if you get that? So I think ultimately it's to build towards a future angle and put Tiffany Stratton over at the same time. And Stratton couldn't be more over the way that she won cashed in the Money in the Bank, won the title, and now has defended it.
Oh, I love the way that they set this up. And you hit a lot of really good points here because, yes, they did play a Charlotte Flair promo video right before this. And Robin, I, in the beginning, thought that this was a video for Tiffany Stratton because we only saw like a blonde woman with the pink, and it was from the back, like a back shot. And I'm like, oh, is that Tiffany Stratton? I'm like, oh, she looks great, right? And I was like, oh, okay. Robin, get your mind out of the gutter.
Sorry, the back shot looks great. I agree.
A shot from behind there.
I'm done arguing with you. I concur on the back shots.
Well, anyways, I was saying that I thought that it was Tiffany Stratton for a split second, and then I'm like, wait, oh no, that's Charlotte Flair. Because I think in my mind, like, I just wasn't expecting a Charlotte Flair video, right? Because look, I'm expecting her to pop up, obviously, at the Royal Rumble. Clearly, we're only weeks away, but I was hoping that they would be like, oh, surprise, here she is. It's Charlotte Flair. Woohoo. But the fact that they did the video right before the match with Bayley and Tiffany, and mind you, that's the match that a lot of people are sort of hoping we get with Tiffany Stratton and with Charlotte Flair at WrestleMania.
Yeah, no, look, I mean, because you can't get a better match than that right now. I mean, Charlotte Flair feels like the perfect opponent stylistically, appearance-wise, prestige-wise. It also feels like the perfect moment to put Tiffany Stratton over in that regard. Now, it is right when Charlotte Flair returns, but maybe, does she win the Royal Rumble? So that puts her in a certain stratosphere too. That might be the way to do both at the same time, winning the Royal Rumble, but then not beating Tiffany Stratton. But regardless, yeah, the timing of it was interesting, to say the least. I think it is the anticipated match. The Rumble is going to have a lot of hype. We've talked about on the men's side, it's the most stacked Rumble. I mean, 92 was up there. Obviously, you've had big Rumble returns like Cena's return and Taker and Shawn being in there at the end. But I'm struggling to find, like, off the top of my head, as many big-time participants as we've got on the men's side. You want to increase that on the women's side. What better way than Charlotte Flair returning for the Rumble? And again, you know, Tiffany Stratton, Tiffy time is upon us, and it's thriving. We're thriving in Tiffy time. Back
Yes.
shots
Back shots and all. What would I call that? What would you call it? Is there another word for it? Another word for a back shot? Like we're not facing her from the front? What wording should I use for that, Robin?
Rear view.
Rear shot? Rear view shot?
Behind.
Okay, fine. She was facing the other way. There you go. I don't know how to call this. But okay, so this did a whole lot, right? Of course, we got the Charlotte video. That was one thing. So now we can, you know, start to say, okay, Charlotte, Tiffany Stratton, maybe we really are going to get that match for WrestleMania, right? There's a chance that Charlotte Flair, like you said, can win the Royal Rumble and challenge Tiffany Stratton. Then on the other side, you have Tiffany Stratton's actual start to her run. You kick things off with her and Bayley. That is the way to kick things off for her, because she went in there, and we know Bayley can deliver. We've seen Bayley have some of the biggest moments of her career, you know, win the title at WrestleMania, Royal Rumble winner, Money in the Bank winner. She's done just about it all. But to see her sort of bring up, help elevate Tiffany Stratton's game, that is so important, because now we're able to see Tiffany in a different kind of a light, where before she was shining on her own, she was doing it, that's why she got so far. But now to actually see her compete in these big matches for the title with these women that have already made a career and a legacy for themselves in WWE, it just makes Tiffany Stratton just, you know, skyrocket, man. This is what we want to see from her. We want to see her wrestle all of these big women that could really put her into this prime position where she can be like a Bianca Belair in the future, where she has been, you know, one of the newer, you know, top stars in the company. So I want to see that for Tiffany Stratton. I feel like that's my vision of what I want to see for her as champion. And so far it's off to a good start, because I thought the match that she had today with Bayley was really good. And even though I wanted Roxanne Perez to interfere, I'm also glad she didn't, only because I liked that Tiffany Stratton got a clean victory over Bayley.
Yeah, no, I like the tease part of that. Yeah, I like the match. A good, you know, use of Bayley in this sense because of what it does for Tiffany Stratton. And you mentioned Bianca Belair. I mean, I think when you talk about the women's division, obviously you have the legends of the game, and you have the Charlotte Flairs and the Becky Lynches. But since then, I think Bianca, obviously Rhea, and it feels like Tiffany Stratton's the next one. Like she feels like she's going to be on that level. And that's a hard level to get to, right? Like, because there are a lot of good performers who are that level right below, like who you're like, holy shit, they're good. You know, this is a great, I love their matches. I love everything about them. But, you know, to get to that one extra rung, it's hard. And I feel like Tiffany Stratton has what it takes to be there.
Oh, 100%. And then, of course, I'm excited for Bayley and for Roxanne Perez, because that's a whole other portion of it all. I know we broke that down a whole lot on NXT, but Robin, I do want to get your thoughts on the possibility, or not even the possibility, but because we know it's going to happen at some point. Bayley and Roxanne Perez in the program that they're starting to get into, that they started off on the NXT side of things.
No, I like it because, one, again, you have the history with Bayley and where she came up from, right? That's important. And then I think Bayley's reached that stage where it's not going backwards. It's also keeping her fresh while helping who's next, who's NXT, right? Becky Lynch did something similar not too long ago where she had that run down in NXT. So I think it's a good use of both. It's a way to go, okay, Perez, you're here. You're on the ascent. And Bayley, we understand what you've done for us, what you bring to the table, and that's why we think you're the perfect person to use in this role right now. So it makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, I feel you. All right, let's get into these super chats here. We got Toby who says, I love Kevin's shirts. That's one of the things I was talking about during the watch along, is that Kevin Owens has the perfect shirt to always get under his opponent's skin. Like today when he was wearing the Hall of Fame Rey Mysterio t-shirt while he's wrestling Rey Mysterio. Good shit on Kevin Owens' part.
Yeah. Are Cody Rhodes and Kevin Owens going to brawl again? Are they still brawling?
They're still brawling. They're going to brawl forever. That's like their thing now. We got Kevin Zwicker who says, Victoria for the WWE Hall of Fame, please and thank you. Is she not in already? Victoria? I thought for a second she might have been.
Let me Google it, but I he would know. He's a pretty knowledgeable guy. Victoria, WWE Hall of Fame.
Is she not?
It says she was inducted in. No, she was inducted into the Women's Wrestling Hall of Fame in 2024.
But not the WWE Hall of
Not
Fame.
the WWE
Okay.
Hall of Fame.
All right.
Okay.
Good for her. You know what? She may be having her moment coming up soon. Who knows? I mean, obviously she was there tonight. Nice to see her. But yeah, she's definitely someone that I can imagine getting a Hall of Fame induction soon. We got Dream Ninja 77 who says main event slapped. What a way to start Tiffany's reign. Shows that she isn't going to have a short title run. Bayley's so freaking good. I said this from the beginning, man, but I really want to see Tiffany go on this crazy, insane run. My dream, and I'm going to manifest this again, is for her to defeat Charlotte at WrestleMania, because that would really mean like, hey, we got a new arrival in town and it really is Tiffy time. I think she's got to beat Charlotte.
Oh yeah, no, I think if she's not going to beat Charlotte, then she shouldn't face Charlotte.
Exactly. Thank you so much, Dream Ninja. We got Matt Logan who says we had 0 mentions of a women's Royal Rumble. No, I think someone did mention it. Wasn't it Nia?
I think she might have, but regardless, I think the Charlotte Flair promo, in a sense, with the timing, is almost a mention of it's a mention without a mention of the Royal Rumble. Like what else is Charlotte coming back for right at this very moment? But yeah, I didn't. To his point, to Matt's point, there was a bunch of overt mentions and references like we've gotten on the men's side, where it's like, I'm Rey Mysterio and I'm in the Royal Rumble. I'm Drew McIntyre and I'm in the Royal Rumble. I'm CM Punk. I'm in the Royal Rumble.
Nobody's really declared on the women's side. Like who's in for the women that we know of for sure? No one has like officially declared, right?
I don't. If they have it, it went quiet. Women's Royal Rumble.
I feel like I'm like, okay, because I'm like, if we're gonna go off and start naming, they've already had 5 men declare for the Rumble, but I don't. Okay, see, yeah, Joseph Boza says Nia confirmed on Raw. She's the only one so far. Okay, that's probably what my brain associated Nia Jax with that. But okay, so good to know that Nia's in. But that's pretty much all that we've had mentioned so far. But Matt, yeah, you're right. We definitely want to see a little bit more of a push for that, because again, that women's Royal Rumble is really up in the air of what the hell is going to go down. We got Anthony Giuliano who says, can we see Trish Stratus in the Rumble? We definitely can. However, this year I'm predicting we're actually going to see less legends in the Rumble, only because we really do have a lot of women already. I did my Royal Rumble entry predictions, Robin, and I wrote down everybody's name. And when I filled up 30 slots, Robin, there were still so many people that were left over that if I would have told you their names, you'd be like, oh, there's no way that person's not in the Rumble. And I'm like, well, she ain't in the Rumble if all of these spots are taken. And you got all the NXT women. I feel like, I know everyone always gets really excited to see like, the legends come in and whatnot, but there's a chance that we might not necessarily need it in like how we have needed it in the past.
Yeah, I mean, they certainly don't need. I think, nostalgia is a decent enough play. It's nice to have 1 or 2. I think when you start to do too much of it, then it's like, okay, it gets gimmicky. I think if you can get 1 or 2, let's say 2, like, oh, that feels good to see this person, and 1 genuine surprise per Rumble, that works out pretty well. I mean, the more genuine surprises, the better. That goes even another level. When I say genuine surprise, no offense to the legends, but the person who you're like, oh shit, they might win. Or I can't believe this person's back. That
like
kind
AJ
of,
Lee. If AJ Lee came out in the Rumble, everybody would be like, holy fuck. Like everyone would be losing their shit.
Yeah, AJ Lee, and I mean, I don't even know on the men, but you exactly. That's a perfect example. Like that when that music hits, you're just like,
Exactly. We got Kaden Crawford here who says DWF forever, Roxanne versus Bayley, Mania, maybe, assuming. And also, Kaden, thank you for being a DWO member now for 14 months. I don't think that would be happening at WrestleMania. In fact, I have a feeling like it's going to be happening like a lot sooner on NXT. I forget when the first NXT PLE is that they have coming up, but I would assume maybe for that or hell, even just like straight up on NXT. Like I can see it happening just on a Tuesday because, you know, they try to, you know, pop that rating and get some good stuff on the show so that, you know, NXT does well, especially now that they're on the CW and all of that. So I can see that also happening literally on NXT. If not NXT PLE, and if not, God, I mean, they could literally do, if they wanted to, they could do Saturday night's main event.
Yeah, I mean, look, there's a lot of different places, and most of those make sense. But NXT, they've done a great job putting it somewhere between, like, equal to the other two brands, but above just purely developmental. And it feels like it matters a lot more going forward. It feels like there's more cross promotion, and they certainly don't want their announcers taking it as a big demotion that they're doing NXT.
Oh, that's true, huh? You've been demoted to NXT. But also, Vengeance Day is their upcoming PLE, and that's on February 15th. So only a month away. So that could be a possibility for that. Thank you, Kaden. We got Heidi Ho here. What's up, Heidi Ho? Says, Jade tweeted, "You sure?" after Naomi and Bianca said they still don't know who attacked her. Oh, I did not see Jade tweet that. I'm telling you, I'm still feeling like it's going to be all fingers pointing at Naomi, which I might as well bring that up right now. Okay, so 2 hours ago, Jade did just tweet, "You sure?" and question mark. That's it. She didn't quote retweet anything, nothing. And we were talking today about the way that Jade Cargill was thrown through that car. She was, you know, on her back on the windshield. Had she been thrown, you know, had she landed belly forward, then we would have assumed that she didn't see the attacker. But given the way that she landed,
it would have been a back shot. It would have been a back shot the other way. And in this, the way you're saying, she saw who put her in that predicament.
And we did see Bianca Belair and Naomi today versus Nia Jax and Candice LeRae. But Bianca and Naomi get the win, by the way. They are now facing Lash Legend and Jakara Jackson because they became the #1 contenders on NXT. So I'm loving that we're going to see that match, period. But my assumption, you know, we've talked about this a whole lot, but I'm still thinking it's Naomi. My heart is set on it. The fact that Naomi and Bianca are trying to figure out who is, you know, attacked. Who is the person that attacked Jade, right? And Naomi came in today on SmackDown and she was like, "No, there are still no leads." I can see Jade coming in and being like, "No, you came in here, you attacked me, you're the one who did this to me, and now you're in here trying to steal my spot. You're out here wearing my championship belt with my friend." I could see Jade coming at Naomi like that. There was another thing that someone also brought up on chat. Someone thought, what if Jade Cargill did it herself to maybe like frame somebody? Okay, that could be an option, but I'm still so dead set on this being Naomi.
I mean, it makes a lot of sense. Again, we've gone over it a bunch, and she feels like the next line in that KO and Drew McIntyre sort of jilted. I've been wronged and I'm pissed off and I'm turning righteously heel. It would make sense. And if the only two people that made any sense for me would be Charlotte on that long tease of the confrontation. But I feel like we're almost destined for her and Tiffany Stratton now. So I'll throw that out the window. And then either Bianca or Jade. And Bianca feels like a bridge too far. I guess it feels like the exact right role for Naomi right now.
Yeah, I feel like if it was going to be Bianca, they should have told the story a little bit differently. I feel like there are too many holes in the story for it to be Bianca, primarily her screwing herself out of the United States Championship tournament. That's the big reason why I'm like, no, it can't be Bianca, because if not, you're just going to make my girl look silly. So I don't want that for Bianca. When Bianca and Jade, when their feud comes and we know it's coming, I want it to make all the sense in the world. But that's why I want it to be Naomi. But we'll see what happens on that front. We got Terrence Johnson who says, so no character change for Charlotte. Well, I mean, she's Charlotte Flair. Like, she's a very glamorous kind of person. She's very, someone that's always seen with the very best of everything. And that within itself is almost her character. Like, that's just who she is. Like, if you go on her Instagram, that's who she is. She's always wearing the best, most expensive clothing. She's always, living a real big kind of expensive life, which, I'm sure she's got, the money to definitely live that kind of a life for sure.
Glamorous, glamour. Yeah.
Yes.
The
That's
also,
the second Fergie mention in like a few months, because remember also Chelsea Green mentioned Fergie in her acceptance speech or her little celebration on SmackDown when she won the US title.
yeah, maybe I just need to start singing the national anthem. But as far as Fergie goes, as far as Charlotte Flair goes, I don't. Does she need a character change? I mean, you mentioned it. She is Charlotte Flair. That is her character, and she's been out for so long that it doesn't feel stale or like it needs a revamp. I think a character change for someone of that caliber has to happen because it feels like the natural state of things. Like, oh, okay, the crowd ain't quite feeling it anymore, or we've gone, we've seen this to its course. At this point, I think absence only made the heart grow fonder.
Yeah, man. I love Charlotte. I'm such a big fan of hers. I'm ready. I'm ready for her to come back. Thank you, Terrence. We got Anthony Giuliano who says, I'm glad Melina is safe from the fires. Yeah, I don't know what happened there. I'm not really sure, but my assumption was probably she just didn't get to her phone. She probably just didn't respond to somebody, and obviously everyone just wanted to make sure she was okay. Thank you, Anthony. We got Jim here who says Victoria Hall of Fame can now include TNA highlights. Yo, for reals. Like, if they, I'm sure they're gonna have to be like, hey, can we borrow some of this footage if they wanted to? Especially for someone's induction, if she does get inducted, they can definitely do that. But man, this whole TNA WWE partnership, like I said, that video is up right now. I talk a little bit more in depth about it here on the channel if you guys want to check that out. But Robin, I want to give you the opportunity to kind of just like share your reaction when you saw the news.
It's not surprising, actually. I wasn't, we've sort of seen them building toward it. I mean, talk about the Rumble last year. It was Grace came in at the Rumble last year, right?
Yes,
so
correct.
When we're discussing, that happening there, they already were doing this, right? I don't know what T's needed to be crossed and I's need to be dotted. That's what made the announcement official. But they've had this sort of working partnership going for a minute now, and it's just now been put into official status. I mean, I think it's really good for TNA to have any association with WWE, and it works in a couple ways, right? One, it helps elevate TNA and where they are. Two, it allows WWE to boost what was a competitor in a sense, but boost them maybe relative to someone else who's trying to be a competitor out in the landscape. And it only
say, Robin, they're trying to kick AEW out of the number 2 spot. They're like,
exactly.
No, we want to control the number 2. Let's bring in TNA and try to make them the number 2.
Or at least make you sweat. At least make you, whether you're dating, at least make you sweat and say you're closer to. All right, here's what they would really love to do. You're closer to TNA's level than you are to ours, right? Like, just like we're doing with NXT, whatever the case. I'm sure that, I don't think that's the driving force, but I'm sure in the pettiness and the wrestling industry, that's something that's in there as well. But ultimately, it only creates more opportunities too, because the more elevation there is, WWE's been the big boy, the big fish. AEW is another outlet that came onto the scene. TNA, if they get elevated to a prestige position, the more companies that feel like they matter or are going to give somebody a real look, the better that is for the talent as a whole, and the more opportunity that gives them, not only in like the now, but perhaps in the future, to bounce up to WWE or whatever is considered the pinnacle for them.
Yeah, I remember when people hated TNA as much as they hated AEW. And I'm not saying everybody hates AEW or that everyone hated TNA, but that was a time that we lived in for such a long time. And, I was there. I remember when I was just a WWE fan, and I'm like, I'm not going to watch anything else, right? Like, that's how I just grew up watching WWE. And I remember being like, TNA, I don't want to watch TNA. And I don't know, I'm sure I've shared this story before, but I started watching TNA only because I'm like, the guy I started talking to was a TNA fan. And the only reason he was a TNA fan was because he grew up a WCW fan. And when WCW died, he didn't want to watch WWE. So he started watching TNA. And then I was like, ew, I'm going to watch TNA too. So that's how I became a TNA fan. But if not, I would have never given them a chance, because back then it was like, oh, no, thanks. I'm not going to watch TNA if you're a WWE fan, right? It's a whole thing, right? Like tribalism, it's been around for such a long time. I'm glad to say that I've grown from that. You know, obviously that was many, many years ago, but still, we were at a point in that time where that used to be a situation.
Word to Jeff Jarrett. Yeah.
Yes. So funny. It's so funny. Sheldon Jackson says, good show, but the moral of the story is watch it somewhere else to get more content and bang for your buck. Oh, yeah. That's what so
what is he talking about?
I'm assuming you're talking about like SmackDown in terms of okay, so there's two things. Sheldon was telling me that he was watching SmackDown on Netflix and also with a VPN. So you do get like, you don't have to watch one of the things that you might have not seen, because I didn't see, so I was watching on DirecTV, was Kevin Owens I guess was messing with like Rey Mysterio's daughter or something. I didn't get to see that, but that's what something Sheldon told me about. And then the other thing is, I'm assuming you're also maybe talking about like being able to watch it on YouTube. Like you can watch the highlights on YouTube and not have to devote the 3 hours to the show, and you can watch, you know, probably all of SmackDown in like 40 minutes. Or if you don't even want to watch the whole thing, you can pick and choose which you want to watch. All right.
Certainly, I mean, can almost consume anything in that way nowadays, where you could have the conversation. You can feel knowledgeable enough to converse on the subject matter.
That is true. We got Anthony Giuliano here who says Trish did an interview last year and she said she wants to come back to wrestle Tiffany Stratton. She also said she can't retire until she actually, she said she wanted to get ragdolled by Nia Jax. That was another thing Trish said she wanted to do. So there you go. Two things still on Trish Stratus's bucket list of things she wants to do. Anthony, thank you so much. We got Stephen Marchulli who says Tiffany versus Charlotte at WrestleMania will be fire. Dude, take all my money, which they gladly would given those prices of WrestleMania tickets. Steven, thank you so much for the super chat. Matt Logan says, everybody but WWE is teasing Becky as a surprise. I would hope Becky is in the Rumble. I can't imagine her not being in the Rumble. That would be insane.
Yeah, well, I mean, I've read the reports where that she signed a new deal. Which means or whatever the agreement, she's her return is imminent. And if Charlotte's already being teased, I like Becky coming in without an announcement if they're both going to be in the Rumble.
Right, because I had said like, oh, I was just expecting Charlotte to appear. I wasn't expecting like a whole package or anything, like none of that. I personally would have preferred for us to just see Charlotte's music play and for her to come out at the Rumble without the package from today. Like, even though we're all anticipating it, I just think it's a little bit more exciting in that moment, you know, because we get caught up in obviously in the Rumble and the entrance and who's coming out, and especially with the theme songs that we actually do know and remember, and Charlotte's we do know and remember. But now I do want to go ahead and get into another big topic of the show. And man, I mean, of course, because we were in San Diego, a big portion of the show revolved around Rey Mysterio. Rey Mysterio went out there. He talked about the Royal Rumble, really just kind of running that down, saying he's going to be in the Rumble, all of that, right? Kevin Owens, though, interrupts him right when Rey Mysterio had the whole crowd chanting Eddie Guerrero's name. And talk about some heel heat where you come out and you interrupt that. KO gets in his face and tells him, if you win the Rumble, you need to promise me that you're going to face me for the championship. And Rey Mysterio's like, you're not even the champion. Cody's the champion. So this obviously leads to some bickering. This then leads to a first time ever match. I didn't even realize this was going to be that they had not wrestled one-on-one. Kevin Owens versus Rey Mysterio here in San Diego. A lot of fun there. So let's talk about that first portion, the Kevin Owens Rey Mysterio portion of the show. What'd you think of the promo, and what'd you think of the matchup?
Yeah, pretty good. I mean, look, Rey Mysterio is one of those guys who's maybe the most universally liked performer in the history of the business. I mean, he's up there. Has anyone ever said the I hate Rey Mysterio. Like,
Minus the people that are always betraying him.
yeah, other than Dom and his
Yeah.
immediate family. But other than that, like of the fans, everyone loves Rey Mysterio. Obviously,
And if you
mentioned-
don't, something's wrong with you, my friend.
exactly. And then you get the first time ever match, which again I didn't know that either, because there was never really a reason for Kevin Owens and Rey Mysterio to have a match. It's not everything. You know, you never saw them together in programs or reason for them to be butting heads. So that's a nice thing to do for the paid attendance. That's a nice thing to do for the people in the building, because it's like, oh, okay, we're seeing a match no one's ever seen before, to, you know, an absolute total legend in Rey Mysterio, you know, a guy who's done it all in Kevin Owens and is universally liked as well. There's no more significance to it really than that, other than it being like, here you go. You know, you're the ones that get to see this. And I thought it played well. I wasn't blown away, but I thought it played well.
It definitely did. I had a good time with it. Like I thought the match was perfectly fine. And it was special, and it meant something for the people in San Diego. Like this definitely felt catered to them. Maybe a little bit more so than the TV audience, but I also feel like, well, it's Rey Mysterio and Kevin Owens. How is that not for the TV audience? So even though it was meant more for the live crowd, this is one of the situations where it also benefited the TV viewer, because I had a good time watching KO and Rey Mysterio go at it. But here's the thing, though, intertwined with all of this is still the Cody stuff. And really, there's not much to say other than what's his face, Nick Aldis was trying to get them to sign a contract, but both of them didn't want to be the first ones to sign. So he basically said, all right, I'm going to take both of your titles to suspend to the top, since it's a ladder match, and you guys need to sign these forms in order to get the actual matchup, right? So it's just a contract signing. We see it all the time. And then they had another brawl again after this. Immediately afterwards, Kevin Owens, after he defeated Rey Mysterio, was still continuing the attack on Rey. And so, of course, Cody came out, they brawled, and that's pretty much it.
Yeah, I mean, look, there's nothing else to do with that. And I don't even say that critically. It is what it is. You know, you need to get to that match.
We knew this was going to happen. Like, we're just going to get weeks of brawls, which is cool. It's fine. But we kind of already been here, done that, talked about it.
Yeah, there's nothing to break down, I guess is what I'm saying.
Yeah, that's kind of true. All right, we got Anthony Giuliano here who says we need some wins for B-Fab. I feel like B-Fab is next in line to challenge Chelsea Green for the U.S. Championship. She's so new. Like, I mean, you know, not new in the sense that she's new, like just got there yesterday, but she still feels new to me as a wrestler. So we did see B-Fab today versus Piper Niven. It was a fine match. It still felt very, very green, though. Not the reason I say that is because I watch NXT on a weekly basis, and I see the women that are there and the matches that they're putting on, and they're developmental. And so when developmental is kind of a little bit better than main roster, then to me, it's going to be still a little bit green. I think B-Fab, I think that she would be more suited on the NXT side of things, only because there's so many more girls there that she could work with so that she can continue to get better. And there's just a lot more girls that are a little bit more advanced on the NXT side. So it pretty much was what it was.
Yeah, look, and I think Piper Niven is the right opponent for Chelsea Green in the future. So it makes sense to build up Piper Niven in the meantime. And maybe this is ultimately what takes her to the peak of what her career is going to be in the WWE. So I agree with what you said. I think B-Fab has plenty of time. I think just even being an in-ring performer versus a member of the group
is already an improvement.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like, they were literally not having her do anything. When she was with Hit Row, she was just kind of there, and then, you know, everything happened with Hit Row, and now she's, you know, getting an opportunity to actually be seen as a wrestler. So I feel like that within itself is a win. But of course, I do feel like her time out of NXT was rushed way too far. And it was a little complicated, right? Because she was in NXT, got called up to the main roster, Hit Row got let go, but then she got brought back, and then it went right into the main roster. But I think in reality, she should have once Hit Row again everything went down, where she was the only real like left surviving member, her and Ashanti the Adonis. Like Ashanti the Adonis, he went over to NXT. I think they should have done the same thing with B-Fab, where they should have sent her to NXT. So again, she could have the reps there and the women and all the tools and people that she could use to just continue to grow and get better. But she didn't do bad, but again, it's still not at the level that the main roster women are at that they're working with. Thank you so much to Anthony Giuliano. Another match that we got here today. Oh man, Jimmy Uso versus defeated Carmelo Hayes via DQ. Damn, for me, I don't really know that there was too much here, but what do you call it? We had Fatu and Tama Tonga go out there and beat up both Jimmy and Carmelo. And then we had Solo Sikoa come out. Solo Sikoa's music hits. He walks to the ring, but then afterwards he just walks out. And then we get Jacob Fatu cutting this like super angry promo. And he's going off. And I think he thinks, I think that he is going to be now the new leader, or I'm not really sure what's going on there. I'm a little bit confused. He may or may not be the new leader, but we did also get another confrontation with him and Braun Strowman, and that match has finally been made official for Saturday night's main event. So I know there's a lot there, but how'd you feel about the string of events?
Yeah, I think the Jacob Fatu and Solo Sikoa thing was supposed to introduce the seeds of dissension or whatever is going on, change, whatever it is, and because Solo Sikoa comes out and doesn't speak, right? And then he walks out on the rest of the bloodline in the midst of like, what is that for? And then right after that is when Fatu speaks for an extended period of time and with a level of anger. Now you would expect him to almost always be angry. Like the Hulk and Avengers when they say, what's your secret? I'm always angry. You kind of get that vibe from Jacob Fatu. It's his general demeanor. But nonetheless, giving him more mic time, which is only going to help him in the future, and giving him story, which is what they started there, I think, with Solo Sikoa. The whole point of that is what's going on here. Tune in next week to see what's going on here, right? Like that's the point of that. Then Braun Strowman and Fatu, we've seen that tease. I told you that when they initially went, and somebody came in.
2 teases in a row, 2.
Yeah, but that's to make you want to see it. And you were kind of wondering with Saturday night's main event, I think, what the hell's going to be on Saturday night's main event with the Rumble right there? Well, there you go. Like that feels like a classic Saturday night's main event type of matchup. Braun Strowman, Jacob Fatu, these two monsters, let them go at it. Just a fun match that is not considerably consequential to all the storylines going on, but that you're damn sure going to want to see, especially after it's teased toward.
Dude, that's my match. Like when I saw that, I was like, yes, because you know me, like I love to see like the guys that are like big and meaty go at it with each other. And I think for such a while, like they were kind of keeping those matches, like they weren't really doing those that often. Like you were seeing big guy versus small guy, which I love too, of course. But because for a second it started to feel so rare when we got big guys versus big guys, that now when we do get them, it's very enjoyable. We got Anthony Giuliano here who says, Denise, did you see the Jey Uso Jada Parker rumor? Did someone post fake rumors trying to ruin life and mess it up? That's crazy. I did not see that, so I'm going to go on a limb and say it was probably a fake rumor. But granted, I have not seen, don't know what you're referring to. Did you see anything about this, Robin? No. Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead and say it's probably a rumor because I did not see anything of any of that. So yeah. All right. And let's get into, we only got a couple more topics really to get into. I don't even know what to say. Motor City Machine Guns defeated Los Garzas. Good match here, but again, it's probably it's still my least favorite thing of the show.
Yeah, we've sort of been there with the tag team division. It's like you're getting more time, that's cool, but is it sticking with us, right? Like, and
no, it's not right now. I think they need to add more. There's just needs to be more life, more character into the actual tag teams to make it feel a little bit more interesting. But that was the other thing that I forgot to mention too, by the way, is that Shawn Michaels is going to be basically handling that contract signing between Kevin Owens and Cody Rhodes, and that's going to be happening in San Antonio. at the Saturday night's main event. So Saturday night's main event now has the contract signing for Cody Rhodes versus KO, with Shawn Michaels as a special enforcer, Jacob Fatu versus Braun Strowman, and then WBIC champ Braun Breaker against Sheamus, that hard-hitting matchup right there, and then Gunther versus Jey Uso for the World's Heavyweight Champion, where we may or may not see a title change hands here.
I think Jey might win that.
Like, that's what I've been feeling like that's a possibility. I'm not going to flat out say no. I do think there is a chance Jey Uso can win here.
Yeah, no, I definitely do. You know, somehow Gunther's world title reign has not been as strong as his IC title reign was. And Jey Uso also, you know, he had that quick cup of coffee with the IC title, but for his popularity, we've talked about, you know, he's lost a lot of matches and whatever. He hasn't had that coronation moment, and that championship kind of feels like it's perfect for it right now. The timing kind of feels good. Maybe, you know, it can get Gunther to the next phase of what he's going to do, and get everybody yeeting at the same time.
Exactly. All right, but we'll see what they end up doing for that there. But ladies and gents, that was SmackDown here today. A couple of, you know, big moments and things that we all covered here. So I want to thank you guys so much as always for tuning in to the watch along, for tuning into the review, whatever it is that you chose to tune in for. Tomorrow I will be here to do an AEW Collision watch along, and then I'll also be here for a TNA Genesis watch along. I know that's new, so come through. We'll see who pops in for that. Robin, what do you got going on?
Yeah, you can check out Robin Lundberg Show on YouTube. Follow me on the socials and everything, and I'll be back here with Denise next week as well.
Hell yeah, everyone. All right, we'll catch you guys on the next one. Thank you guys so much. Bye, everyone.
Yeet.